Hello! I'm Stellrys, and happy Lunar New Year, everyone! Also, sorry, I'm a little late again. I totally thought I was ready, and then I was like, oh, I'm gonna put some ears on because it's the year of the tiger. And then I couldn't get it to work, and I was like, well, fuck. And then I was like, fine then, I'll just give up. And then I realized that all my yarn was still on the other side of the room. And I was like, okay, I'm not actually that prepared. Ha 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 ha. Hello. Anyways, hello everyone. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're okay after your fall down the stairs. Hopefully it wasn't like a big fall. Anyways, what was this? What is this? Go away. Okay. Yeah, so hello everyone again. It is the year of the tiger, so I was like, I'm gonna crochet a tiger because I didn't feel like playing a game, to be honest. Also, I couldn't even think of like what game would be appropriate to play. Ouch. So yeah. And let's see, before I get started, it's like, since I replaced my desk, I think I've mentioned before, there's like a lot less depth to it. So I'm like struggling with where to put all my stuff. Because I also bought a bag of, it says it's assorted New Year candy. I don't know what that means. It's Chinese, I think, though. It's got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different flavors. So I thought I'd also have fun trying that out. And then I don't know if I'll get to it, but I also have like these Korean snacks. They're not really crackers, but they're kind of like they're kind of like a cracker. That it's like kind of usually eaten, I think, around like traditional times like now. And of course I have a beer. Give me 1 second, let me open it. Also, ouch, I hope your leg is okay. Oh gosh, oh, don't do that. Oh, just open for me nicely, please. Why is this so hard? Ah! I got it. And I didn't spill. Huh. Unfortunately, my beer is called Lucky Chicken. So I'm like off on the zodiac here. But either way, cheers, everyone. It smells really strongly of soy sauce. Like really strongly of soy sauce. Blah. Okay. Didn't spill on... There's nobody in my lap today because since I am crocheting a friend, I was gonna probably put the yarn in my lap, but I do have my friend Neko on my desk who is watching over us, so there's no beer to spill on Neko because he's safe. Drinking soy sauce, yeah, yo. That's gross, yo. I was cooking earlier this week and I accidentally added too much soy sauce. It was so salty. I handed that thing where it's like, I'm like just a little bit, and then like, you know, it does that thing where it twitches and then you spill like a third of the bottle and you're like, oh, well, fuck. But yes, my weekend was not that great. I'll just actually, I was gonna talk about that. Everyone's a crochet? That's so cute though. Aren't crochet friends the best? They can't betray you or say mean things to you. And they just look at you with their derpy little smile if you made derpy smiles on them. I think it's the best. What? Why does your crochet say mean things? I don't know about soy sauce healing the soul, but it certainly heals my stomach sometimes. But yeah, what is it? So okay, so I don't want to start off the stream like in like a slightly gloomy, dour sort of mood, but I feel like this is kind of important to say. So a podcast. I don't know, but actually lately I've been thinking about like doing things like reading horror stories, or like, you know, like doing midnight, not exactly midnight, but like, you know, late night, like 1 hour like radio like streams, where I just either read creepy stories or like tell creepy stories or stuff like that. No, it's not a podcast. I mean, it would still like strictly be like me, because I don't really feel like setting up podcast stuff. But yeah, I mean I personally like horror stories the best, so it would be like definitely like creepy stuff. I haven't worked out all the details though, because you know that's me. I just say I'm gonna do it because, and then I'm like, and then I think about it, and then I'm like, that's a lot of work. I don't feel like doing it right now. Read because you can't. But I mean, I'm glad it seems like a fairly, what is it? It's being received fairly well. So I mean, I'm not thinking about it. I'll work it out somehow. I don't know if I'm gonna just make them videos, or if it's gonna be like a stream, or if it's gonna be like both. Which brings me to what I was trying to say. What is it? Which was really quick before we really get into this, was as you guys can notice, I've been kind of absent lately, both like in the Discord, on Minecraft, and sort of in streaming too. And the reason for that is the way I think is really stupid. I'm gonna just go ahead and admit that. And basically anything that I usually start up as a hobby, my head starts gradually thinking about it in terms of like a job, if that makes sense. So you know, in the beginning it was like making videos and streaming was all like for fun sort of thing, and I'm like, yay, or not exactly yay, it's more like nervous yay. But as I keep doing it, my head starts slowly you know, thinking, oh, okay, well this is still continuing, so I'm gonna shift like your mindset of it into more of like a job like setting, which is not fun, to be completely honest. So basically, like, it was like when I stream I still have fun, but like it's like a different type, and like it started getting me really stressed out and stuff about things like, oh, because you know, it's like, since it's like I have a job type mindset, it's like, oh, since I've been streaming like 4 or 3 times a week, I need to keep doing that, and I need to like plan it out or do it like this. But it's like, what is it? But obviously I'm really emotionally motivated, so if I feel really shitty one day, even like if it's supposed to be like I'm supposed to, you know, stream that day, I really don't want to. But like, because of my mindset, you know, you don't just say, I'm not gonna do this in your job base. So I just kind of end up doing it. And that's basically just been, I think, really stressing me out and really putting a lot, like, my head is like putting a lot of unnecessary pressure on me, which is really stupid. And like, it's like I want to take a step back and like just kind of like rest, relax, see how to like reframe my mindset so I go back to how it was in the beginning. But it's not working out that well because my brain is really against me. Jobs do suck. Also, hello. So if I'm like, if I might be like a little bit less all there sometimes, and I'm sorry about that. But I mean, like, I definitely don't want to like get into the keep doing it this way where, you know, my mind keeps thinking it's a job, because it's not. This is something that's supposed to be fun, and I want it to be fun, and my brain loves ruining things for me. So no, seriously, my brain ruins everything for me. It's crazy. So either way, normally, so to be honest, normally at this point I just drop the hobby. I just drop it. I'm like, I'm not gonna think about it, I'm not gonna do it anymore. And then later on, after like a couple of months, maybe even like a year or two, I'll go back to it, usually when I'm like, okay, maybe my head's gonna be a bit better about it now. But but like, streaming isn't really something that's like super easily dropped, I think. I don't know, maybe it's just the way my brain thinks about it is really weird. I've also been stress eating a lot, which is like so that's also really bad. I actually think I've gained some weight because I've been stress eating so much. It reminds me of, what is it? It reminds me of my brother was working a job that he really hated, and once Sunday rolled around, he would start stress eating without even realizing it. Like, the closer and closer it gets to, like, you know, nighttime, because then he has to go to sleep and then go to work, he starts like super stress eating, and I realized I was doing the same thing too. Oh man, yeah, stress eating is really rough. It's really hard to control too, because like, I love food and I'm so weak to it, and I'm so lazy. So so I was just like, oh no. So I'm trying to like take a step, I'm trying to take more of like a step back, really try to like change the way I look at things and stuff like that. So yeah. Oh, this is your first. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I mean, I don't want to drop streaming, but I definitely do feel like I should probably really work on that crazy mindset of yours. Do I want to sit on the depression couch? Not really. I've been there. I'm still there technically. It's a terrible place. But you know what? One thing at a time. Some days I do just sit on the depression couch and say to myself, I'm not fucking doing anything. And I don't. And that's great. But then the problem is, like, I feel guilty about not doing anything. So then even though like I'm taking a break, like for example, like Wednesdays, I don't usually stream, right? So on Wednesdays when I take a break, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna rest and I'm not gonna do anything. But then I start feeling guilty about all the stuff that I haven't done already, which is like cleaning my house, to be honest, streaming and making videos, and like doing all this other, like, you know, doing all this other stuff. And I'm just like, but yeah, that's basically it. I'm just like, I'm not gonna do anything and I'm gonna eat a ton. But then it's like, I feel guilty. Then it's like, I feel guilty about not doing anything. And then I feel guilty about eating a bunch too. But then I'm like, but nothing else really makes me feel better. So then I eat more and then I'm like, sad. So sad. It's like this never ending horrible, like, catch-22 cycle. Seriously. It's a really vicious cycle. But yeah, so that's why I've kind of been more absent. Although I did have something urgent to do on the over the weekend, so on Friday, so that was at least that. But yeah, I don't know. My mind is like really great at ruining things for me. That's why a while back, so I don't really watch anime anymore, but a while back I used to be able to like watch a bunch of animes that I really like, right? But then something would happen where watching them, or it doesn't have to be even watching anime. It can be playing a game, reading, even reading like BL, reading a manga. I would just do it, and then suddenly something about it would start making me feel really bad. And then I would basically start associating like bad feelings with doing something that I really like. And I'm just like, this is so stupid. I'm never gonna get it. You know, it makes absolutely no sense. But that's just, I don't know. It's just my brain. It's really stupid. It's really dumb. I hate it. I really do. It really like ruins everything. The thought of committing that much time. Yeah, I don't like that either now, but yeah. Me too. Like I used to just be able to binge watch stuff, but now I'm just like, now I just look at it and I'm like, oh, I should watch that one day, and then I just never watch it. Or like I'll watch it and I'll be like, and then just stop. Even if like I'm enjoying it, I don't know. It's really shitty, to be honest. It's like the only thing that's constant, I guess, is my stress eating. But yeah, either way. Anime burnout. I guess so. I think it also doesn't help that, you know, as I get older, I find that I can't relate to, or yeah, I guess that would be the best way. I find myself that I can't relate to like anime and games anymore. Because, you know, a lot of them are like teenage protagonists, and I'm just like, yes. I also go to high school, and I can also feel this, you know, I don't know, it's just like, it's so silly, and I'm just like, it's like how I feel when I have to read children's conversations in games. I'm just like, this is so banal and stupid. And then, you know, and I'm just like, but like this is like what's super popular, and I'm just like, man, anime is so freaking weird now. It's just ugh. Yeah, I can't watch like high school stuff. What's up? Yeah, that's basically how I feel. I'm just like, yes, hello kids. I'm also cool and hip and young like you guys. I don't know what the fuck you're saying or whatever, but you know, I don't know. I don't even like dark, but like the thing with like darker manga is like, maybe it's because I'm older now. I just don't have the patience for drama anymore. Like, it's so annoying. I'm just like, I just want this to resolve. I don't need to spend like 100 chapters or like 50 episodes with you guys having this dumb ass misunderstanding, and it's like the stupidest misunderstanding possible, and the drama just continues and continues and continues, and I'm just like, really? Isn't life, it's like, doesn't life have enough problems already? Fuck it. I don't want to watch other people having like super traumatastic lives. I want to watch stuff that's nice and sweet and cute and fucking, I don't know, just stuff that makes me feel good. Not make me sit there and just grumble to myself about how stupid this is and how stupid those kids are and how stupid that person is and how that is. Just fuck. Man, I just... it's terrible, it's terrible. Yeah, I actually almost only watch horror movies. Because like, at least drama in horror movies is like, it's okay, they're gonna die, so I don't really care. Also, I don't know, I've never heard of My Senpai is Annoying or Rooftop Swordsman. I really don't keep up with anime anymore. The only thing I know is like, what is it? I've heard that Jujutsu Kaisen, is it called? Was really, really good. And that people that even like don't super like anime really thought it was like pretty good. I don't know if I really want to watch it because I'm not really one for like too much action stuff. For example, I never watched Attack on Titan, although you can be sure I read a bunch of BL for it. But yeah, Oh, Higurashi? Yeah. Higurashi is pretty good too. Is that the like Umineko? Is that including Umineko, or is that like a separate thing? I need to look this up now. I thought Umineko was pretty cool too. I really liked the whole murder mystery thing. So, Rooftop Swordsman is a mana. Those are pretty good too. Yeah, basically. My favorite horror anime? Shit, that's kind of hard. While I'm thinking about this, I can't read just the endings. It's like how I can't read, and this might sound weird, but I don't like reading hentai that isn't translated. Even if it's like 20 pages, and like out of those 20 pages, what is it? 18 of them are just them, you know, doing it. It's like I still want to be able to know what's going on, sort of thing. So that's why I usually don't like reading like just the ends of it and stuff like that. What's wrong with not watching Attack on Titan? It was too much. It was so long and it was so dramatastic, and then it was like, spoilers for anyone, it was like, this guy, the main character, is actually a Titan. Actually, everybody's a Titan, and it's just like, yes. Yes, they are, I guess. Whatever. Fruits of Grizia? I've never heard that either. Yeah, I don't know. I think, I actually can't think of the last anime that I've watched, to be honest. Fuck, I realize as I'm talking, I should also be crocheting simultaneously. I don't crochet very often anymore. So I'm really slow. So that means I should really be like working on it as well as like chatting. And it's not like I make any sounds really while crocheting. So let me, where is it? So okay, shoot. So basically, read it. What is it? That's so suspicious. Don't just give me that. No. This is definitely not gonna be a 6-hour stream. If I'm not done after whenever my hands feel like they're hurting, I'm gonna just stop. I used to be okay crocheting like for a really long period of time, but lately it makes my hands hurt. Let's see. Let's use a smaller one. Where are you? Let's use this one because I like making smaller things. Wash my brain out with bleach. I don't. Okay. And then whenever I finish this little crochet, I will post it up so that you guys can see what I made. For the record, I'm not actually good enough that I can make my own patterns. I've also never bothered trying. So this is just a pattern that I've bought of a tiger. So let's see. Did I just mess up? No, I didn't. I haven't crocheted in a while. But it's like weird how muscle memory works. Okay, sorry. This beginning part is always really annoying. Anyways. Look, I mean, I trust you guys, but I'm definitely not taking your hentai recommendations. There's something about it I feel like I can't trust. I'm just saying. Not saying that I can't trust you guys, but I'm saying I can't trust your hentai choices. Okay, let's see. Damn it, close up. Close up! There you go. I mostly like hentai though that's really nice and sweet and vanilla. It makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Sometimes I actually just even... what is it? I even just read mostly sometimes for plot. No worries, I don't plan on trusting anybody's choices. No offense, guys. Discord podcast nights? Perhaps. To be honest, using Discord a lot too was whatchamacallit, also stressed me out because I'm not a very social person. So I think it was like suddenly doing a bunch of social stuff was like too much of a shock to my stupid little brain. I'm surprisingly very sensitive. Maybe it's not surprising at all, actually. It's probably not surprising. Okay, the only bad thing I realized about crocheting and chatting is the fact that I'm actually not good enough that I can just auto count my stitches. And that's very important because that means I'll usually forget how many I just did. Like right now I just did 6. Totally almost forgot. Okay, now let's see. To be honest, I think before I do Discord podcast nights, it would probably be more like first stream and then see how I feel about it. Discord is more like laid back, but not everyone uses it. And oh fuck, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I told you. 11, 12. Yeah, not everyone uses it, and I don't really like want to like force too many people to like have to go into have to like use something else to get something. If that makes sense. It's okay, there's nothing to stab myself with with crocheting. The only... Actually, that's not true. I would stab myself when I'm using the needle, and then I can stab myself with like the pointed part of the hook, but that mostly is like stabbing myself underneath the nail. Also, hold on, let me turn off my my heater. Over here. Yeah. There we go. I got it. I also forgot to be eating candy, but I really don't think beer and candy will taste good together. I also don't think this cracker and beer will taste good together. It's not really a cracker, also it's slightly sweet and like sticky. On Spotify? Don't you have to be like... Actually, I don't even know what you need for Spotify. What do you need to do anything special to get like a Spotify account? Although I would never... Although isn't I've always thought podcasts were kind of boring. Maybe it's because I only listen to... I've only ever tried boring ones. Where are you? So there's like, so in crocheting there's like something called a stitch marker, which is basically just like a fancy way of saying something that you put at the beginning so that you know how many stitches or where you started from. Because I'm going round. I'm going basically in a circle, so once I do a full one, I don't actually know where I started. And these are shaped like little sheep. They're really cute. I just wanted to mention that. Okay, so 1. I'm like mildly regretting this decision. 1. Yeah. No, don't go in there. 2, 3. Fuck. 2, 3. Okay, there we go. You only need a Spotify account to make a podcast. Oh. I mean, I wouldn't know. I don't do stuff like that. And then I have to just pick right topics. But that's so much work. You mean I would have to like research stuff? Because I don't know about you guys, but I don't really have any like illuminating things to talk about. I've committed on stream. That is very true. That is true. I have to do it now, which is like technically it's a good thing. I'm a very lazy person, and so a lot of times I'll say I'll do something and then I won't, but no one knows. Yo, I'm not looking at that one. I don't know what it is, but I know it's not trustworthy. Trustable. Actually, as long as I keep count of where I am, I shouldn't actually have to count my stitches. But I haven't crocheted in so long. I'm a little rusty. So I still like to make sure. Also, there's nothing more annoying than like doing an entire row and then realizing that you dropped a stitch somewhere. Which is like really annoying. By which I mean like after you basically finish the round, meaning going once around all in a circle, you should have like X amount of stitches, but you should have like, for example, like 12. But if I miscount and I have like 11, I don't know where I don't know where I dropped one. You know, where I missed one, and it's really annoying, and I usually end up just having to like move all that stuff back. Or not, basically undoing everything. It's a pain in the ass. One. What's wrong with that? What if it's just a podcast of me being like, hi, today I'm gonna talk about something that I don't know, but I'll eventually come up with it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And then 18, I'm in. Okay, there we go, there we go. Let's see. 2, 3, shit. 3, 4. Anyways, what? What's wrong with the weather? The weather is beautiful to talk about. When it's raining, it's great. When it's not raining, it's not as great, but it's still acceptable. I actually did think about that too, talking about like serial killers or like strange murders, because everyone has a morbid fascination with those, myself included. But don't a lot of people already do stuff like that? So it's kind of like, also, hello, no problem, it's okay, go, you can finish eating. I do like mythology. I'm not so much into conspiracy theories, because I'm not like, I don't really buy into any, I think. Except maybe the fact that like Google probably has my soul. I do like folklore, but I'm always worried that I will mess it up. My experiences with Battlefield 4 or Battlefield 2042. Hey, but I technically kind of liked Battlefield 2042. I haven't played it since the end of November because I've been busy. But for what it was, I kind of enjoyed it. It was so bad, and it was so bad, but it was like so good for what it was supposed to be. You hate rain? Oh, it's always raining. Yeah, I've heard that. Wait, so that's actually true? I've heard that it's always raining, like in like Ireland, England area. I always thought that was just like a whatchamacallit. What's it called? Like an exaggeration. I wouldn't know because I've never been there. I guess it'd be annoying if you live there. Kind of like people who think, people that don't get a lot of snow think that, like, you know, places that get a huge amount of snow is really great. But the people that live there are just like, no, it's a pain in the ass. Meta talk about conspiracy theories? Ah. I got you. But it's so and I don't know how to say this nicely, but I feel like those types of things are so difficult to talk about without, like, certain conspiracy theories are really difficult to talk about without like scoffing at how, like, stupid it is. And that's really horrible. I know it is. I really shouldn't say it like that. Everyone is technically free. Everyone is technically free to believe what they'd like to, no matter how stupid it is. Just because. You're gonna start how a nuclear reactor works. Good luck. That sounds like too much for my little brain. Shit, I lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so one more in here. 9, 10. I mean, yeah, it's my opinion. That's true, but but the problem is, I'm that type of person that thinks, what is it? That like humans are inherently really stupid. Like they're so stupid and they believe such like stupid things. And like I just can't understand how people can believe things like that. For example, I mean, and I'm not trying to what is it? I'm not trying to like belittle anyone who believes it, but things like the world is flat. I didn't realize that was an actual thing, that people actually seriously believe that still in, like, you know, the 21st century. And my friend was like, no, it's this huge thing. And they're, you know, they say things like, you know, NASA just doctors the photos of Earth and all this other stuff. And I was just like, wait, you're serious? Because I honest to God thought it was like a joke. It was just beyond me. And my friend was like, no man, they exist. They exist, and they're like they really believe it's flat and that everything is like, you know, just, you know, doctoring things. And I was just like, what? I know, right? I'm in space. It's hilarious. I shouldn't say that, but but yeah, just you know, just crazy stuff. Just really crazy stuff. Or, you know, the most recent one, it's not really a conspiracy theory, but the most recent one was the people that thought taking horse medicine would cure you of COVID. I struggled so hard with that one, like so hard. I just couldn't. I didn't know what to think. But yeah, if people actually really believe that there's a flying spaghetti monster god, like, I don't know. It's really weird how, you know, how you can, I don't know, I feel like I actually feel like first world countries are actually more stupid. then like, sorry, they're not called first world countries anymore. They're called like developed, I think, countries and underdeveloped countries. But I feel like developed countries are like, I guess because they have so many, like, you know, there's so many more amenities and like luxuries and stuff. You can waste time thinking of stupid things like that. Also, if you have a place that's still open at 2 a.m. to give you sushi, I would go do it. I mean, like, so it was like the whole like horse medicine thing was, I forgot what it was called, but basically it's something that that is sometimes prescribed to people, but obviously the dosage is much different than when you're using it on horses versus people. But to get it, it's a prescription medicine though, so it's a prescription drug, which means that you need a doctor's prescription, you know, obviously. But you don't need one to buy the horse version of it. So people were buying them and using them and getting very sick and putting more stress on, you know, the hospital systems that were already like overrun and super overworked at that time, because I think this was pre-Delta. So it was still when COVID had a really high not mortality rate, but you know, it was much more, what's the word I'm talking about? Severe and stuff like that. So I don't know, I just let's not talk about it though. It makes me so like, it makes me just want to cry. Oh, they just closed, I'm sorry. Yeah, I know, right? And then actual horse owners weren't able to get it for their horses. It's so stupid. Oh god, oh god, oh god. I got worked up talking that I forgot where I was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. But let's not talk about that. Let's talk about something nicer. After all, it is Lunar New Year's. We should talk about auspicious things, not stupid things. You know, so that we can bring like good fortune and stuff like that. Yes. Don't buy horse medicine unless you have a horse. I mean, I guess you could if you wanted to for funsies, but think of the horses. Yeah, I know, right? Tigers are super cool. 1, 2. I love Siberian tigers, I think, the most. There's something about the way that they're shaped and the way that their ears are more rounded. I'm pretty sure their ears are more rounded, at least. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the fact that they're... what's it called? But they're very endangered, which makes me very sad. What is it? Just... I don't know, Siberian tigers are such, like, beautiful, majestic animals. But it's just like... but why? But, I mean, but like, sorry, not why. I meant like, but people poach them. Because, I think some of it has to do with, obviously, people that want, like, the pelts. But I think a lot of it has to do with, like, traditional medicines. Using parts of the tigers as if it'll actually help you, which is bullshit. Fuck, wait, we're going back to something stupid. Alright, no one taught me how to crochet. Well, that's not true. My mom taught me the very basics a long time ago. Because my mom used to also crochet. But I didn't really pick it up at that time because I was much smaller and it was fun, but it wasn't like super fun. Also, there's only so many scarves you can make after a while. But, I forgot what it was, but I remember seeing this really cute, like... I think it was a cactus that someone had crocheted. And I was like, that's super cute. Which made me look into something called basically amigurumi, which is just basically making, like, semi-small, cute, like, stuffed animals from crochets. And from there I was like, oh shit, yeah, hell yeah, cute stuff. I'm gonna go all for that. And then I've just been crocheting on and off ever since then. yeah, COVID is a really very serious thing. I really wish people would take it more seriously. I mean, but then on the other hand, I'm like, but I love the way life is right now. But I guess I can only say that because no one that I know has passed away from it. But yeah. I am counting my stitches. Basically, each. So one of the things about amigurumi is that you work. You basically work in circles. But obviously, like, to get the right shape for it, you have to have like a certain number per each row kind of thing. So if you mess that up, it kind of comes out being misshapen. I would know, I've messed up quite a few of them. So if you ever hear me just muttering to myself suddenly counting, that's what I'm doing. Also, that also does sound like just a lot of work. It sounds like one of those things where, what is it, at work, where they're just like, yeah, you know, now you have these more responsibilities and it's gonna really show, you know, it shows that you're doing a good job and stuff. And it's like, okay, but how about a fucking pay raise then? Because I'm doing more work. And they're just like, no, just do more work. Stupid. Freaking stupid. Work is the worst. That's not true. School is also terrible. I also agree that water bears are cute. Cool and cute. Yeah, water bears are those weird little like organism thingies that look really cute and they can survive in a bunch of stuff. I don't know if the 14 event is over. I'm gonna assume though it's probably over this weekend because I think it was about 2 weeks. I haven't played 14 in a while though. I really keep meaning to, but I don't know. What was the best crochet I made? That's tough. I don't know. Maybe I made Poogie once. Poogie from Monster Hunter World specifically. So I guess that one's cool. Or that one is probably one that I was really happy with. I think there was also one where it was like a cat. A fat cat. It was, I mean, all cats were fat. So what is it? No, amigurumi is basically like a type of crochet, like a way of crocheting. It's basically just like cute things. Basically, so amigurumi is actually Japanese for like crocheted toy, basically. So it's usually, you can think of anything that's kind of small and like crocheted or knitted is basically like an amigurumi kind of thing. It's a learning opportunity. I fucking hate those words. Oh. The game made my... Oh, yeah. 14... I don't know. I don't know why 14 and OBS hate each other so much. Yeah, Poogie from Monster Hunter World! I really wanted to make the Poogie... So, like, you know how in Monster Hunter World, Poogie has different outfits? I really wanted to make the one where he looks like a sheep. But it's kind of annoying because it's either if I don't... Because, like, since it's really fluffy, it, like... I have to, like, either crochet the fluffiness on top of, like, the regular one, or I have to just work with, like, the really fluffy yarn. But really fluffy yarn is really difficult to, see where you're crocheting because you can't see your stitch. You can't see, like, the loop and stuff very well because it's all fluffy and stuff like that. Poogie was great. I loved Poogie. Every time I came back, I always went to him. always petted him, and I always picked him up and ran everywhere with him. I didn't fucking care if I ran like really slow or stupid. I took him everywhere with me. Genshin whaling is not happening. Actually, I actually haven't spent that much money on it lately because they've mostly just been doing banner reruns. So like I already have all of those characters, so I'm just steadying my hand and just being like, no, just wait until new characters come out. So yeah. But yeah, Poogie and his little outfits were so good. So cute. So cute. I loved him. I'm really sad that, what is it? I'm really sad that Monster Hunter Rise isn't on PlayStation, first of all. Which isn't that weird, because Monster Hunter, I think, was normally on Nintendo for the most part. But I don't know, there's just... So I've never actually played a Monster Hunter game until World. And so I played the Rise demo, and it was so janky. Like, the controls of it were so janky feeling. It didn't feel like as smooth as like playing World. And I was just like, this is so fucking weird. I'll probably, to be honest, I'll probably buy it like when it goes back on sale again. But I don't know if I'm gonna like it as much as World. Just because, I don't know. Hold on, one. Okay, put that back in. Yo, nuclear engineering sounds rough. Wait, how'd your Switch die? Yeah, I mean, so I've heard that apparently all the Monster Hunter games were actually really janky. Like the way they controlled and stuff. So actually Rise isn't that super janky. It's just, if you compare it to World, it's really janky. But I don't know, is it just World with a lot of quality of life updates? I feel like, at least the demo didn't really feel like it. It felt so awkward. And I mean, like, so I only play, what is it, Switch Axe, basically? That's not true. 99% of the time I play Switch Axe, and then 1% of the time I play something else. Either usually like Greatsword, or Bow, or I think the light bow gun. But yeah. But I don't know, it just felt so janky. The demo just felt so janky for me. I was like, this is so weird. It doesn't turn on anymore? That's weird. I mean, okay, you dropped yours, so that makes sense of why yours didn't survive, but... Yeah! Switch Axe is the best! I love it! I mean, so, like, obviously I had to do, like, the obligatory, like, try every weapon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I had to do, like, the obligatory, like, try every weapon sort of thing, and I don't know. Switch Axe was just, like, the best thing. It just felt so nice. It was, like, a good combination between, like, kind of fast, but not, like, but still, like, really good damage output. I don't know, it was awesome. You know what I really hated, though? I really hate the Charge Axe. I really thought that I would like it because I really like the Switch Axe, but the Charge Axe, there's something about it that just plays really unsatisfying, I think is probably the best way to say it. It was just it's very unsatisfying feeling. I don't know why. Let's see. Shit, I lost count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in here. Why does your brain ignore the second the? probably because your brain already is... I believe it's like that thing where even if... You know, there's that thing where it's like... What was it called? Where if the first and the last letter are the same, even if all the letters in the middle are mixed up, your brain still is able to pick up things and read the sentence. I think it's probably something similar to that, where you're just so used to... Your brain is just wired to read it a certain way, so it ignores like discrepancies like that. Exploding is really great. I think I remember reading this thing, I think it was a Reddit post about someone explaining why they love Switchak so much, but it was basically just filled with like super like it's so buff and manly and like other masculine, what is it, euphemisms of like you know, of like the discharging, the exploding bit and all that stuff. It was really funny though. Longsword is good too. I don't know. It just doesn't... I like the longsword, but it just doesn't feel as satisfying either, I think. The thing I think... I would say my like next favorite weapon after Switchaks is probably the greatsword, because I absolutely love like being able to charge like mid-jump and stuff like that. And when you can get what is it, the TCS off, is so satisfying. Like, damn, it's so satisfying. Shit, I forgot. I'm so bad at counting. Remembering. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, there we go. God, I'm so bad at remembering. 1. I wish there was like an easier way to do this. 2, 3, 4. Okay, there we go. Just so gosh. Oh shit. Ah, no, get out of there. Don't grab that one. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4. God, I'm so forgetful. Okay. 5, 6. You have work tomorrow? I'm sorry. That sucks. Oh yeah, the Wyvern Ignition one? That one was pretty cool. That one was like, what was it? Oh shit, what's the word called? God, my brain is so stupid right now. It was like a fan contest, right? And that was the one that won, I think. The Wyvern Ignition one. So cool though. Mainline network, like in Transport Fever. Man, it was so good. I really miss Monster Hunter World. I really loved it. I actually even I coincidentally went to, what is it, Japan? I think. I guess it was a year after the game came out when they had set up the Monster Hunter Cafe, Monster Hunter World Cafe. And so obviously I went, obviously I had to go there, and it was so cool. Like, all of the food was really cool. It was really tiny. Like, I mean, it's Japan, so obviously I guess that's like expected, but it was like super tiny. Like there was barely any, there was really not that much seating. Fuck, no, don't drop out. No, don't do that. Ah, you. But it was really neat. Getting to see like all the people dressed up. I think they also had like weapons and like certain weapons like on the wall and stuff or something. I don't know. Bye. Thanks for dropping by. I hope you have a good day tomorrow with your nuclear engineering and subway working. A whole week working on your highways and railroads? Damn. That's a lot of patience. Can you believe it? You probably can, but I lost count again. Probably because I got too hyped up about the cafe. Or let's pretend like this is right. If this is wrong, I'm gonna have to undo all of this because I don't remember where I stopped. But yeah, the cafe was really super cool. It was so much fun. The only thing I'm really upset about is like, they had this, what is it called? You know, like a stamp card. Basically, like if you come this many times, you get, I think it was like, you got a coin. It was like a Rathalos coin. And I think it was like, you had to go 5 times. And I was only able to go like 2 or, I think I was only able to go 3 times. Because obviously it's like really busy. So you either have to like reserve in advance or just kind of hope that there's space when you go there. So it was so sad about that. Man, if I just gone 2 more times, I could have had that sweet. I'm pretty sure it was a coin. It was like a, it's like the coin that comes out in the thingy. God, I can't wait. And my head is like so freaking stupid right now. Yeah, I know, right? I really wish we had themed cafes too. Like, it would be so nice. I think it's just the way it... I think it's just apparently... Unfortunately, it's just the way that, like... renting works is much more, like... annoying, I think, apparently, in, like, Western countries than it is, like, in Japan. Which is why, like, it's much easier for them to, like, set up a temporary, like, themed cafe for, like, a couple of months. And then close it out. But, like, you know, at least... I know in at least, like, the US... 1, it's really fucking expensive. 2, it's really complicated. You know, you have to like get all of these licenses. You have to set up a bunch of stuff. It's like you've put in a whole shit ton of money. So it's not like viable for you to only run it for a couple of months kind of thing, which just kind of sucks. Sad. Why is it a blur tiger? He's super blessed because it's his year. It's not gonna be silly and stupid because I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. That's definitely not gonna happen. He's gonna turn out hideous, isn't he? Oh man, I hope he doesn't turn out hideous. No matter! I will love him like I love all my creations. Because that's just how it is. Actually, I think I still have my first 2, I think, crochets. My first 2, like, amigurumi crochets were really bad. Because I didn't really understand a lot of the terms. But, I still love them. Even though they look really stupid. I keep them on my desk, so. It will not have a tongue, but it will be blushing. So that's like kind of the same thing, right? No, don't go in there. Damn it. Anyways, I am making a tiger because it is the year of the tiger. Apparently, water tiger. I don't actually know a lot about Lunar New Year's because I don't really celebrate it. But apparently it's like you've got the zodiac and then there's like another extra thing added. I'm not really sure. I read about it before doing the stream because I was like, hey, this looks really interesting. And then I think I ate something and took a nap, and so I've forgotten everything. But yes, it's the year of the water tiger. You guys are also crochets? That would be really cute. Not saying that you guys aren't cute now. I mean, I hope it looks cute. There were actually like quite a few, what is it, tiger patterns that I thought were super cute that I really wanted to do. But some of them were a little more complicated, as in like it would take much more time. So I just picked one that was kind of small and semi-derpy-ish, because I think derpy things are the absolute cutest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 29, 30, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Wow, I'm still on track. It's beautiful. You're not cute, you're a giant. Why can't giants be cute? I think all things can be cute. As long as you slap some googly eyes on them. I'm just kidding. Googly eyes in real life are terrifying, actually. 1, 2. Well, you know what is really cute? The whole, like, dot smile thing. I don't know why that's so cute, but it really is. I once bought, like, these fake little plants because their pots had the dot smile on them. And, like, I didn't need them. And it's not like they were super expensive, but I was just like, this is so cute. I don't really have a place to put it, but I'm still gonna buy it. And so I did. The problem is now my house is filling up with crap like that. I'm a really impulsive shopper, and if anything's cute, the need to buy it goes up really quickly. I'm just like, I need to buy this. I don't care that I don't know where to put it, or like that I have no room. I'm gonna buy it and I will make room. It's terrible. What do you have to do? Do you have to crochet now too? I mean, personally, I think crocheting is a pretty nice hobby. It's kind of mindless. You can make really cute things. So that you can impress people, like non-existent girlfriends. Just kidding. You can impress, like, you know, potential future girlfriends or boyfriends if that's your thing. I don't care. Or even donkeys if that's also your thing. I'm not here to judge you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just saying. Also, it's kind of relaxing. The only difficult part for me is obviously like keeping track of my stitches, because I usually like watch things, so. What? Dead things can be cute. I told you, all you need are the dot smiles and it's like super cute. SpongeBob didn't catch the ugly, his breath was just stinky. You're also running into the no room issue? I actually have so much stuff that I keep buying bookshelves, or like bookshelves, bookcases and stuff like that, and they're all mismatching, unfortunately. Because, like, you know, at one point I'm like, oh, my furniture is like white, and at another point it's like normal like wood oaky color, and at another point it's like that weird industrial metal wood thing. So I just have like a bunch of different bookshelves, and they're all really so some of them are filled with dojins. Actually, I think like one whole one is filled with dojins, but the rest are pretty much filled with stuffed animals or other really cute like things, like the little random potted plants that I mentioned. Stuff. It's really difficult. Also, hello. Hey, we are celebrating Lunar New Year's by chatting and crocheting a little tiger. I mean, we're just chatting about stupid things, though. It's just supposed to be like a crochet and chill sort of thing. Also, hello, cat. The cat. Nice to meet you. Glad you could come. It's both. I have both dojins and doge. I got a lot. I mean, not that many. Okay, I mean, I have enough that the shelf on my bookcase is actually bending under the weight of it. But let's not talk about that. Are you cute now? You're always cute. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. You got on for football. Nice. And unfortunately, no, it's not an anime. I am just a forgotten constellation that is chilling and crocheting with everybody on this beautiful Lunar New Year's Day. At least I assume it's beautiful. I don't look outside if I don't have to. I'm just kidding. Shit. Damn it, why do these things have to be so slippery? Yarn is really slippery. Why are ghosts evil? I like ghosts. I think they're nice and misunderstood. Your son's Fortnite character? Forewarning, if that's a meme, I'm not gonna get it. Just... if it is. Do I like dragons? I do like dragons. I like both Western and Eastern style dragons, also. I think technically, concept-wise, I like Eastern dragons more. But I think Western dragons look super cool. I'm not even gonna dignify that with a response. What, is it weird to get called cute by someone? Okay, I was 36, right? Was anyone keeping track of my counting? Was I counting at all, actually? Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yes! I'm still on track. I am still on track. I really don't understand why you guys keep making that joke. Is that an internet meme thingy? One of those weird internet meme thingies? Yo, speaking of memes, you guys know what really surprised me? You guys, so most of you regular guys, most of you regulars, peoples, viewers, whatever, I'm sorry, know that obviously I don't know a lot of memes, and I still don't. But I was really surprised to find out that my brother actually knows a lot of memes. My brother's older than me. We've got a considerable age difference. Not like super crazy, but it's a little bit more than like normal. But my brother knows a lot of memes. I was just like, but how? He's such an old man. But maybe that's why he knows them. I was not counting shit. Okay, I'll keep counting. For the record, I'm like barely done. I keep getting off track, and then I keep thinking about how I need to keep counting, and then I forget where I've been counting, and then I have to go back and recount, and this is basically how it turns out actually every time, because I usually watch stuff while crocheting. But obviously I'll really get like into watching the show, and then I'll be like, fuck, I forgot where I was in my counting, or I just forget about counting. Sometimes I just even actually, you know what, I don't even know. It's something that can be learned. I don't know if I want to learn it though. I don't mean to offend, but memes are so... I just don't understand them. They're so stupid. Like, a lot of them are so stupid, and I'm just like, I cannot comprehend kind of thing. "16 years older." Okay, my age difference is not that as big as that. Also, this lucky chicken tastes not very chickeny. Memes make the internet run? I don't believe it. I thought that was the other thing. You know, the thing that everyone looks up because they're hentai but real life. No, I'm pretty sure real life hentai makes the internet go around. Memes are like a secondary thing. What? So it was made for it, but memes make it go around. So memes are like the money? Yeah, I mean, because, you know, in time but real life. I don't know, I just, I'm sorry, I have trouble saying certain words. I won't list what words they are, but I just do. It's not a, it's just something that I've always haven't, I don't know, I just really can't say some words, unfortunately. I can say it like when I'm talking about it very factually or like intellectually, but like in common conversations, yeah, can't do that. Anyways, so where was I? So okay, so 5 and then increase. Okay, so 1, 2. I wish I had like an automatic stitch counter. 1, 2, 3, 4. I just need to get this first set in, or else 5, 6, 6, 7. Okay, there we go. Fun fact, most of the crochet stuff that I worked on that's amigurumi is always done in like multiples of 6. For example, you start with like 6 stitches in like a circle, and then you multiply it. Well, not multiply, but you add it. But it's always, obviously, because you started with 6, it's always gonna be like a multiple of 6. Has it already been almost an hour? Oh god, it has. That's... Okay, to be fair, I didn't start crocheting until about 30 minutes in? I'm gonna say it's 30 minutes. No one can say otherwise. And no one has any proof otherwise right now. So it's only been an hour, so I'm, This is actually really embarrassing. It's been an hour, but it's still flat. I know what I'm doing, I swear. I'm just really slow. I can't help it. That's how it is. 2, 3. And now I'm getting self-conscious about my counting. 4, 5. Actually, this is 13. This should be 13 and 14. There we go. You can just go back in the stream. No, you can't! Wait, can you? No, you can't! That's totally not available. I didn't spill soy sauce beer except into my mouth. Oh, it's a comment in Spanish. I can read some of that, but some of it is a little bit beyond me. But I mean, I think I think I know the general gist of the comment though. Gracias. Oh shit, I forgot all my Spanish. On YouTube you can't. Wait, can you not rewind stream on Twitches? Twitches. Yeah, can you not rewind stream on Twitch? Like, I know on YouTube you technically can, even while you're watching it, as long as I've enabled it, which I think I do on default, because it was on there by default. You can't. Interesting. I don't know much. Because, again, I don't really watch people stream. But you can have emotes. Oh, God. I don't know what it is. But the last bit of beer always tastes really gross for me. Is that just me? It doesn't matter if I'm drinking it from a can or a glass or a bottle. The last bit of beer always tastes really, really gross. Oh, backwash. I do know a little bit Spanish, but unfortunately I've forgotten a lot. Like, it's like one of those things where I can understand like Spanish when I read it, but I can't speak it, if that makes sense. So unfortunately, I really wish I could, because I did study Spanish for a bit, but I never have to use it, unfortunately. So I don't remember any of it at all. Yeah, so like I guess like this is gonna be really bad, but like no me recuerde español mucho. So very sad. So yeah. Emotes. But are emotes really that good? Wait. Technically, can't you have I thought YouTube added emotes. I'm pretty sure they did. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure you guys told me that. It is required. No me recuerdo. Yeah, shit. I'm sorry. My Spanish is super rusty. I don't have anywhere to use it, which is why like I forget all of it. It's kind of like how I feel about like, what is it? Japanese a lot. I don't have anywhere to use it really, so I forget a lot of it. Likewise, like Korean is a little bit better because there are people that I can talk to in Korean, so I can always like I technically shouldn't forget Korean like too soon, but things like Japanese, Spanish, I even used to know a little bit of German. I don't ever use them really, so obviously, you know, what is it, use it or lose it is basically how it is, which is very sad. 1 2 3. You can do emotes on YouTube, but only if you have membership. Membership is like their version of subscription, right? 3 4. Something still very far away from me. 4, so I don't have to worry. 4 5 6 7. I wouldn't say I missed worldwide. Since I was really young, I always thought languages were really fascinating. Unfortunately, I don't really have the patience to learn them. But if I ever did have self-motivation, self-discipline, I would really, really love to learn more languages. 1 2 3 4 5. Let's count. 5 6 7. Okay, yeah. But yeah. I'm not sure what happened to Vic. I don't know, but I think you guys mentioned that she left the Discord. I mean, she's very dearly missed, but I mean, everyone's got their own like priorities, whether, you know, she left willingly or because of stuff of like the situation. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna question it. Everyone gets to like do what they want to do. I wish her luck. Hopefully she's doing well wherever she is though. And I really, really, you know, we will technically really, really miss her a bunch. Yes, Vic was a she. Indeed, indeed. Membership is also 1K subscribers. Okay, so membership is like when you get, what is it called? Super chat or whatever. That thing that I'm not really too concerned with. Fuck, I messed up my counting. No, I just did 7. There we go. Of course girls exist on the internet. Don't you ever watch real life hentai? 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know why, but I'm having a lot of trouble with this row. 6, 7. 7. Monetization is both. When will I get monetized? Not that I really care. To be honest. 2, 3, 4. I'm sorry, I don't know why, but I really have to concentrate on this row for some reason. 5, 6, 7, okay. But yeah. Shit, what the? What? Where? No, don't go through there, please. There we go, okay. 565 more subs. That's a lot. I'm not really, I mean, to be honest, I'm not like super concerned about it. So. Oh! Okay, I didn't spill anything. Good. I think I didn't spill anything. I did not. I didn't. I did it. Yeah, I mean, so it's not exactly... It's not so much that... Sorry, I completely also forgot about my New Year's candies. I'm gonna eat this one. I don't know what it is. I think it's a marshmallow. It is a marshmallow! Let me look on the back of... It is a strawberry flavored marshmallow. God, I wish I knew what it said. Well, the problem is, my brain just likes really ruining things for me. So... I basically just think of everything. If I do something a lot, I basically think it... I always end up thinking of it like a job. Which is really unhealthy. It makes it very difficult to have hobbies. Even like... I hate to say this, but even like crocheting, which is obviously something I'm clearly doing by myself in the comfort of my own home, and nobody is watching or knows about it except maybe my cat and my dog. They're probably judging me on how I'm doing. I just end up starting to think about like I just start thinking about it like it's like a project, like a work project, like a job project. And it's so stressful. Like I don't know, it's so stressful. Like I don't understand why it happens. I mean, I think I kind of do, but like obviously it's really difficult. Also, that marshmallow was really yummy. I don't know what this one is. I think it's a lychee flavored hard candy. Must look again. Yeah, lychee flavored filled hard candy. I think, yeah, I do think that like kind of coming clean to you guys about it, about like the way I'm actually thinking about it, and stuff like that makes me feel kind of better and more like I have more time and leisure to really get my brain back into the whole mindset of this is something I'm doing for fun. I really don't need to like push myself that hard on it. And I don't, you know, it's not something that like has to have like a deadline or something. It's something that can be more relaxing, more fun and stuff like that. And sometimes, you know what, if I don't feel like streaming that day, even if I said I would, you know, you guys will understand. and all I have to do is really be more honest. I'm not very good at being honest either. So I don't know, I'm just, oh god, this hard candy. It's like it's really long, so it's like really long, so it doesn't like fit that nicely in my cheek, which is kind of weird. But yeah, so I mean that does make me feel a little bit better. It's probably also a reason why I don't really like to do schedules, because I'm emotionally, I think I've said this before, I'm very emotionally motivated. So if I'm having like a shitty day and I really don't want to do anything, I really don't want to do anything. But it's nice to know that I can be more honest and you guys understand. It's just candy. How dare you? It's just lychee flavor filled candy that just happens to be slightly elongated and hard. I mean, I think the hardest part is like being honest with yourself is really difficult in my opinion. Oh, really? The first stream I ever caught was when I was streaming because my day was shitty. Yeah, so like, to be honest, I want to like be able to get back to that mindset where I stream because, you know, it makes me feel better, or like it helps uplift my mood, or it helps me out of like a more like darker place, basically. But instead, like, the way my head just started thinking about it was like, oh, you have to do this, oh, you have to do that, oh, you have to do this. Like, there's a lot of like, you have, like, should do this, have to do this kind of feeling. And that just basically started building up stress. And like, it took a while for me to realize it, but like, I just realized over the course of this month that I really didn't like the way that I was approaching this anymore. And it was making me really upset, because this was something that I was having a lot of fun with. Like, I was having a lot of fun with it, and then obviously because I'm having fun with it, my brain is like, that's not acceptable. Here you go. Think about it this way. And I'm just like, but why? So I really need to like mend my mindset back to that way where it's like, hey, I want to go stream because it's fun and stuff like that. Not like, oh, I feel like I have to stream. Which is silly. Yeah, your mental state is really, really important, I think. It's really... A lot of people ignore it, and I think that's really bad. Like, really, really bad. Like... It's basically like your mental state is basically the same as like, what is it? Your bodily state, right? Where if you have like a headache or a cold, you're like, oh, I can treat it, you know? I'm gonna take some rest and like, you know, give myself the day off. But for some reason when people are like mentally feeling ill or unwell, they don't see it in the same light. But it's pretty much the exact same thing if you had like a physical illness. So it's really important, I feel like, for people to really rest, be able to fully rest and relax. One of the things that I'm really unable to do is relax. I feel like you guys have noticed, but I haven't been streaming on the weekends because I've been trying to take weekends to basically recuperate and like fully relax, where I don't feel guilty about not doing something. And basically, like, if I don't feel like doing something, I'm not going to. If I feel like doing it, I'm going to, and I'm not going to be harsh on myself. I can't do that though. There's always like this nagging voice in my head that's like, you need to be doing this. You know, why aren't you doing this? Oh, you're wasting time. And so even if I spend the entire day not doing anything and trying to relax, my brain makes it almost impossible because it's constantly nagging me, and I just feel really like mentally tired by the end of the day. And that's not actually relaxing. It's really horrible. stream when I want you guys to be silly and stupid for me. Yeah, it's... Is it weird that I have problems myself but give good advice? I don't know. But I feel like a lot of people can do that, right? Like, it's really easy to talk about it, but it's really difficult to actually apply it. To be honest, it's actually taken me, and like, I'm not joking, 5+ years really to get to like a better mental state. It's just I don't know, I don't know how it is for most people, but the voice in my head is very negative, very loud, and very insistent. It's like super stubborn. It basically is like all of like the bad things about me combined into one thing, and it just is like constantly reminding me and like saying things that makes me sound crazy, but that's just how it is. Fuck, I'm supposed to be crocheting. Where am I? I'm there. 1, 2. But I really do think it's very important for people to kind of just sort of sit back and like really, really relax, you know? Not feel guilty about not doing anything. Not feel guilty or upset about like not being where you want to be, or like all that other stuff. Also, I'm sorry, the filling of the candy is like slowly coming out. It's really, really sour, like super sour, except it's like only a tiny bit comes out, so it's like a moment of like super sourness, and then it goes back to like sweet, and then it goes really sour again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I assume everyone is a little bit crazy. It's just, I guess, how everyone manages it is different. It's very difficult. I think the hardest part is learning how to manage it while simultaneously still being kind and compassionate to yourself. So it's like, I don't know, people are very unnecessarily hard on themselves. Not everyone, but some people are. Like me, I'm very, very, very harsh on myself. Which is probably why my brain turns everything like into a job like type mindset. Oh no, you doing nothing? Yeah, I don't know, doing like when I like think about it, I'm just like, man, doing nothing should be super easy, but it's actually super hard. Even now I still get really antsy and really restless because it feels like I'm supposed to be doing something. And like, I'm trying so desperately hard to, oh god. Oh, that was a really big glob. Oh, it's really sour. Oh, it's weird. It's just, it's so difficult for some reason to just be like, you know what? I'm not gonna do anything today, and that is perfectly okay. Fuck off, brain. You can just go take a break. Yeah, sleeping in on the weekends? Fuck. That always... Even now, that makes me feel guilty. There are some days where I feel okay, like there's some days when I feel okay about like sleeping in. But then there are other days, like other weekends where I'll sleep in. And I'm talking about like I'll sleep in until like 1 or 2 in the afternoon. And I wake up and I feel terrible. But then that means like I basically spend the rest of that day feeling really guilty and like beating myself up for something so stupid. And then it's like, oh, I've wasted a day of like potential relaxation because I couldn't let something go. This tiger is turning out really big. Am I doing something wrong? I mean, I know the size will change depending on what hook size you use, but what hook and yarn size you use, but still. When we say we're doing nothing, we're doing something, just not that something important. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's just... It's hard though to separate like what is important and what isn't, and when is an appropriate time to, you know, tackle things that are important, and when is an appropriate time to just tackle things that aren't, kind of thing. It is a very, very tough cycle to break. Yeah, it's like, it's very, very terrible. Okay, sorry. Tigers are big, but I think small tigers are cuter. That's not true. I think big tigers are also cute. Yeah, go make some cookies. That'll make you feel better, hopefully. Wait, shit. See, that's... See, though, that right there is like me using food to make myself feel better, which is bad. That's not true. It's okay to do it, but it's bad to do it all the time. Although, if I had to pick between, like, stress eating and stress drinking alcohol, I would much rather stress eat. Because stress alcohol is not good. What, you can't eat cookies without milk? Ouch. Baking? Yeah, man. That reminds me, I really should get back into baking. Baking? I used to really, really love baking. It was just something about it that was very fun and also relaxing. The only problem is, like, I end up with too big of a portion and I don't know what to do with it. So it's either I freaking eat all of it myself, or I like end up throwing away more than half of it, which is very, 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 very wasteful. I'm supposed to count my stitches. What is commit etika? I don't know what that is, but that sounds kind of bad. But I won't comment until I know. 1, 2, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42! Yes! Cookies don't always need milk. Milk makes it easier. But I think just warm cookies is really yummy too. Milk makes them cold. Although I really like dipping cookies into milk. Then they're all like nice and soft, and but like they've absorbed the juices of the milk. So when you bite into it, it's not as like dry feeling. Shit. Okay, no, I can do this. Okay. I'm so far behind on this tiger. I'm so slow at crocheting. That's why I really don't think I'm gonna be able to finish this today. Also, if you're going to the bridge to admire the scenery, that's perfectly fine, but if you're gonna do something else of a negative nature, please don't go there. 1, 2, 3. I swear I have more to say. I'm just I can't right now. I can't split my focus, unfortunately. 2, 3, 4. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. 6, 7, 8. There we go. Okay, okay. Yeah. If you're gonna go to the bridge to do something like maybe ending your mortal presence on this world, I would really suggest you don't. And I don't say this very lightly, but like I understand like how I understand what suicidal tendencies feel like much more closely than I'd like to, and they're really difficult to deal with in my opinion, but it makes them that much more important to really address it instead of just feeling like there's absolutely no way out. The whole thing I feel like about suicide is that you feel really helpless and like you're really powerless to do anything to change your life, and whether that comes out in the form of like depression or anger at the world, you know, it's different for everybody, I think. But I think at the base of it is kind of like that feeling of powerlessness and helplessness, which obviously no one likes the feeling of. I have not been counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But the thing is, that's just in a... And I can't think of the right words to say, but that's just the way I think you perceive... You're currently perceiving your situation, right? It's really hard to look in long term because you kind of, it's like you don't see very many prospects other than like things like, oh, it's just going to be all the same pain, sadness sort of thing, or frustration. But, and I hate to say this because I also thought this was really dumb, but it's really all about the way you sort of perceive your life, right? Not saying like you have to do anything like super grand or anything, but I think being able to just even enjoy really small things in life is really helpful to sort of diffuse that sort of way of thinking. You know, because it's really difficult to explain. And my brain isn't like all right there, so I'm like, I really probably shouldn't be talking about something so serious. Unless like I can really articulate it well. And I don't know if tonight is the night that I can articulate it really well. But now I'm just like sitting here like with this half-baked conversation feeling like really stupid. Ah! And I lost count. Shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Showing pictures of my work. Oh, I mean, I planned on uploading it to Twitter or whatever when I was done with it. When I finish it. Whenever I finish it. If I finish it. If I finish it. I should finish it. I have a lot of half-done ones. But I should finish it because now you guys know about it and know about its existence. So... I don't know. I feel like it's really difficult to talk about. Not difficult. It's a very sensitive thing to talk about. And the problem is a lot of people think, everyone thinks differently, right? Is the problem. And I know at that very moment it's like a very despairing feeling where nothing really matters and no matter what anyone says doesn't really matter. But the thing of it is, in the grand scheme of things, it's really only that moment. And whether that moment is only one day or 10 years, you know, you never know. But it's something that still there's still worth and merit, in my opinion, of having to go through, not having to go through, of going through that and coming out at the very end and realizing that no, you know, you're not powerless, you're not helpless. There are moments probably in situations where that type of, you know, feeling erupts, but those are just situations, right? And to be honest, they can all be dealt with. They can all be dealt with. It's just, I guess, how you want to frame things in your mindset. So, I don't know. I'm just rambling like an old lady as I make my crochet. You know, when grandma's like, back in my day, we did stuff like this. We used to go out and work at the very end, or we used to go out and work or something like that. I don't know what this candy is, and I'm kind of afraid that it's gonna be... Oh wait, no, none of these are gum. Okay, phew. I will finish it. It's just a matter of when I'll finish it, you know? It might be today, it might be tomorrow, it might be next week, it might be at next year's Lunar New Year. Ouch. Yeah, that is something though I really, really do believe in. Where people ignore mental, like, issues, thinking that it's not very important because you can't see it. But if you really think about it, it's almost the same thing as, like, getting a headache. You can't see your headache, you can just feel the pain of it. And so what do? You normally treat it. It's the same thing. If you're feeling mentally unwell, whether it's depression, anxiety, all that other stuff, it's something that is it's something that does need to be treated. Ow. This is really hard. This candy. I think it's supposed to be like a taffy. Also, I think it's banana flavored. But you know, it might be cantaloupe. Cantaloupe flavored chewing candy. It's really chewy. But like the kind of chewy that doesn't make it feel like anything is actually getting done, if that makes sense. Anyway, I've babbled enough for tonight. I think, bottom line, everyone should be kinder to themselves. And everyone should be more patient with themselves. Sort of thing. Shit. Today's like, technically, I think on Lunar New Year's, you're supposed to talk about auspicious things. Because, you know, it's like the coming year. For the coming year, you know, if you talk about like bad fortune or stuff like that, it's more likely to come true. I mean, I know it's just like superstition stuff, but... Ow. Now it's making... I'm sorry, this candy is very difficult to eat. Ah. Being kind to yourself is eating lots and lots. I mean, there are healthy ways to deal with it, and there are unhealthy ways to deal with it. As long as it's a temporary... If you have a temporary solution, but as you're... It's okay to use a temporary solution until you can find a long-term one. That's what I should say really quick. No, auspicious. You know, like favorable things, like good things, like fortune and luck, and like a good harvest. Wait, humans don't... Most of us don't harvest anymore. I mean, I guess we do, but in a different manner. Also, shit. I forgot where I was in counting. This looks like a double. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is a double. 7, 8. Yeah, like auspicious things, like how you eat things like I know in like Asian countries you eat things that have like words or characters that either sound similar or like are spelled similarly to things like the words like fortune, you know, and luck and stuff like that. I think, for example, like I think fish, the word for fish sounds really similar to some word, some good word. I think it's fortune technically. Wow, that chewing candy was really weird. It's like now my mouth is covered in a film of like what feels like cantaloupe, but bad cantaloupe. Am I a human? I mean, I'm trying to pretend to be one. Don't blow it for me. 8. 1, 2, 3. God, this is so difficult. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Oh, I have this really bad feeling that I messed up. No, I didn't. I'm doing good. I'm actually not doing that good. I don't think I'm gonna finish this tiger tonight. Just saying. I spent too much time... What is it? I spent too much time jabbering and not enough time crocheting. This always happens. By which I mean I always end up watching more TV than I do crocheting, and I'm like, I'm gonna finish this today. And then when after like watching Netflix or like Hulu for like 5 hours, I realize I'm still only on the head. So sad. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That's a lot. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay. This is actually probably the hardest part for me. Basically, when you're crocheting in rounds, you'll basically reach a point where you have to do the same number of stitches numerous times. So basically, I've ended with about 48 right now, but now I have to continuously do 48 6 times. But it's really easy to lose track of how many times, you know, you've done it, right? So I'm like, I guess I should have used a smaller hook. So I need something as like a counter. What do I watch on the internet? To be honest, I watch the same thing over and over and over and over again. I'm not lying. Basically, I'll find something that I like, and I will just watch it all the time. It doesn't matter if I've rewatched it, like, within that same day. If I feel like watching it, I will rewatch it again. So things like, stuff that I really like rewatching are, there's this British TV show called Midsummer Murders. It used to be on Netflix. It's not anymore. I think you can watch it for free on Prime with like commercials, because I think it's like, well, sorry, so the beginning seasons you can watch for free. Afterwards, I think you have to like subscribe to something. I'm not really sure, but it doesn't matter because I only like rewatching like the first 4 seasons anyways. Because it's a really long running show. I think they're like on season like 23 or something now. And it's like, the episodes are like almost 2 hours long. But it's basically just about like a detective inspector and his sergeant basically going around solving murders in the English countryside. So I really like leaving that on in the background because it's very long. I like murder mystery like stuff a lot. So I really like rewatching that. I'll rewatch like cartoons that I've rewatched before. For example, lately I've been rewatching Courage the Cowardly Dog a lot. What else? I don't watch a lot of stuff, to be honest. I really don't watch that much. I usually just like picking one or two things, and I'll just keep rewatching them until I get tired of it, or I remember something else that I liked rewatching, and then I'll go rewatch that. I don't like starting new things. They're scary, and I don't know what's gonna happen in them, and that makes me uneasy. I like sticking with the known stuff. Unless it's like true crime things. Like I like watching a lot of the detective and murder documentaries on Netflix and stuff. I don't get scared. I get scared of like I don't scary things aren't really that scary because I mean they're all like super either explainable or they're just like a momentary thing. I think scary stuff is just because like you get shocked for the moment. I think the real scary stuff is like children, taxes, real world stuff. Disappointing people, responsibilities. Responsibilities scare me so much. I hate responsibilities. They're the worst. But I need them. Or else I would just become... If I could, I'd probably just become like a slug. And I would just never leave my bed. Oh man. I still think from time to time that I really wish I could just stream from my bed. Or like use my PC from my bed. I don't know. I wish I could do like a PC bed setup. It would be like ridiculous and totally not worth it, but I don't know. It'd be so nice. Then I would never have to leave, except for when I have to take my dog out and when I need to eat and when I have to go to the bathroom. Actually, I would have to leave a lot, wouldn't I? Shoot. Play Minecraft from your bed? See, I can't do that. I always have to sit at the desk, and I'm just like, I don't feel like sitting at the desk. That's way too much work. I just... Well, the problem with bed PCs, though, is like... Yeah, one, your sitting posture would be very bad. Two... Where the hell do you put the tower? Like, where would you put the tower? Like, ideally, so for me, I don't like putting my tower on the floor. See, I don't like putting my tower on the floor because my dog sheds like there's no tomorrow. And all of that gets blown into my PC. So like for me, it's like I absolutely have to have it up at least like a little bit elevated on a stool, but I could knock it down on accident. I don't know, but it'd be really difficult. I've thought about it before. It's just I can't find like a really good feasible way to do it. Also, I don't really need another desk. Although I did see this thing where it was like it's basically like a really long desk on rolling wheels, and I think you can just basically like set up your PC on there. And I saw someone, people use it because like they're injured, right, and they can't leave their bed, not because they're lazy like me. But I saw someone have like their monitor, like two, like I think probably at least a 27-inch monitor on it and like a MacBook. And I was like, oh, that's pretty, like a pretty decent amount of space. And since it's rollable, you can just, you know, like roll it out of your way to get down on it to get down, or to get off your bed, sorry. Instead of like having to like do the awkward shuffling stuff. It's not worth it, but... How big is the desk? I don't know, but apparently like it's extendable, so it can extend up to, I think, to fit a king-size bed. But I mean, like the desk, the actual like desk portion of it, you know, like the solid flat portion is like, it's only, I think, in the middle. But I mean, the monitor did look at least 27 inches. It was fairly big. And then they had like a MacBook propped up and like facing, you know, like that weird way that people do with laptops that I never do because I don't ever use my laptop at my desk. I use it in my lap like the computer gods intended me to. Okay, there you go. You could maybe take... Also, maybe you can take medicine before crying. Although I think sleeping after crying is a good idea too. It's nice to have like a big old cry and let all of your emotions out, and then feel completely exhausted afterwards. Am I the only one that feels that way? Where it's just like you feel so overwhelmed that you just can't help but cry. And then you cry and you cry, and sometimes it's really hard, sometimes it's not. But afterwards, not every time, but sometimes afterwards you feel really refreshed. Maybe it's because you're empty now. The only thing I hate about it though is like how stuffy your nose gets. As if I don't already have to deal with that like on a daily, almost near daily basis. A studio desk? Studio desk with a mini desk on top? Huh. Right, but yeah, see, crying does make you feel better, I think. I don't know if I've like purposely tried to make myself cry, but there's been like 1 or 2 times that I've there's been 1 or 2 times where I've cried a lot harder than I need to. You know, like I'm talking like wailing. You know, that wailing thing, and like that. I don't know if you guys get it, but like when you cry sometimes like way too hard, you can't control your it's kind of like hiccups because you can't control, I guess, like the muscles, and like they spasm, and so it's kind of like kind of thing. Like that sounds terrible. Something like that. Like I've done that before, and like it was, at the time it was really, really difficult, but like afterwards I felt a lot better, I guess, because everything was out. A desk like this. Oh. Is that even a desk anymore? This looks like a freaking organ. Yeah, you can't control your breathing. Yes. You can't control your breathing and you hiccup all weird and stuff. Yeah, that thing. What's this, the stuff they have on it? It still looks like an organ to me. It's got like 3 levels to it. That desk has like 3 levels to it. Organs also have at least 2. I don't know if I've ever seen an organ in real life now that I think about it. What was so bad that made me lose it? Oh, I think the latest one that I can remember is I don't exactly remember what triggered it. But I was suddenly really terrified of my parents dying. Like, I don't think that's what triggered it, but as like I was crying, like for some fucking reason my brain thought that would be a great thing to think about, like my parents dying. And that just fucking made me completely lose my shit, and I sobbed so hard. Like, it was gross. You know, because like, you know, when you sob also really hard, your nose just starts dribbling everywhere and you cannot control it. And like, what is it? I even got like, spittle was even coming out of my mouth because I was just crying so hard. It was... I can say now it was probably therapeutic, but at that moment it was terrible. It was really, really freaking horrible. And then like, I didn't even have any tissues on hand because I think I had left my tissue box near my bed and I was at my desk, and it's like, it's on the other side of my bed. But obviously when you're crying really that hard, you don't think about going to grab the tissue. So I just kept wiping at my face with my hands, but like they're already covered in tears and mucus and like drool, and it's just horrible. So it's like you're just rubbing it all back onto your face, and it was just, I just gave up, I think, after like twice of trying. And then afterwards, obviously when I was a little bit more composed, I went to go wash my face and cleaned up. And then just kind of sat down in a daze for a little bit afterwards. And then I think I probably should have sent my parents a text afterwards, but I don't think I did because I was afraid it would make me cry all over again. So, not very fun. But when I think back on it now, it was like afterwards I did feel a little bit more refreshed. I think it was probably a lot of stuff was building up inside of me at that time. Probably like a lot of stress, a lot of like overwhelming feelings, other like, you know, just from like normal life stuff. And then I guess like when I just thought about my parents suddenly dying, like it just triggered all of that to like release at once. And it was just like the floodgates were open. There was absolutely no stopping it. My dog actually got really concerned and just kind of came up to me and just stared at me like the entire time. I can't remember if my cat came over to me. But my dog did. And he just kind of stared at me, you know, kind of like, I don't really know what's going on, but you're being really loud and you're not normally this loud. And maybe he was like, I can smell your tears. There's salty tears. So I came to make sure everything's okay. Kind of thing. Yeah, I don't know. It's rough. You dream stuff like that really often? I'm sorry, that sounds really rough. I only have two types of dreams. Dreams that make me really sad and I wake up crying. Not like super bawling, but like, you know, I wake up and tears are suddenly like, a couple of tears are like running down my face. But it's either that or like I have really weird dreams. Like I had one dream where I was playing a life-size board game. I'm like think like old school board games like Monopoly. Except everything was in, except one, it was life-size, and two, there was lava everywhere for some fucking reason. And it was really, really weird. Yes! And then I have the dreaded teeth dreams. I hate teeth dreams. There's nothing I have teeth dreams way more often than I would like to. They're always terrible. It's always my teeth falling out at some point. And it's always the feeling and the sound and the sensation of the teeth that have fallen out, basically rubbing against each other inside my mouth. I can't describe the sensation of it. It's so visceral. It's really horrible. It's like, I don't know. Oh, and then of course always like the feeling of your gums being really like gummy and empty. You know that feeling like when you lose your when you lose like your baby teeth and you can't help but like run your tongue over where your tooth used to be? It's like that feeling but magnified because you've lost all your teeth at once. I don't even like talking about teeth dreams. They make me unhappy. You don't have dreams anymore. I'm sorry. Personally, I don't know if having dreams is good or not. There are times when I have really great, like really interesting dreams. And like those are really cool, but they get peppered in with like a lot of teeth. Just teeth everywhere. It's just falls out. It breaks. They just crunch together. It's not a good time, okay? Your dreams are extremely realistic. Oof. That's not very fun. I mean, I think personally I've only had a handful of dreams where I was consciously aware that I was dreaming. The rest of them is usually like, it feels like you're living through it kind of thing. So, but it definitely sucks having like the more realistic type of dreams. Thankfully, mine are usually like really abstract things that happen. Like I mentioned, like the board game played in lava. I think there was like another one where I was on a pirate ship for some reason. I've also dreamt in different languages. I've dreamt in Korean and Japanese for some reason. Which is also super weird. I've dreamt in like third person, first person. It's fucking weird. Also, hello! I am not from Japan. I am a special dream where things happen. Like, what things happen? Like, good things happen? There's one realistic good dream. Oh, but I mean, but like, that's a dream that you can like work towards, right? Operating a train? I feel like that's a dream you could probably work towards. It might be very, very difficult, but I think it's like one of those things where it's like, you'll never know unless you try kind of thing, right? To be honest, what is it? I don't really believe... I mean, that's not true. I was about to say, I don't believe in things. I don't believe in failing. But that's not true. I do. However, I think the better way of seeing it is kind of like... a better way of seeing it is like you succeeded by trying it out kind of thing. Regardless of what the outcome is, you've already succeeded because you've went out of your comfort zone and you tried something that made you very either uncomfortable or unhappy or stuff like that. And I think that is a good, that's a better, I don't want to say measure of success, but I can't think of a better word right now because I'm an idiot. Do I use alien language? Unfortunately not, because I think that would be a bit difficult for people to understand. Not with your mental state? In that case then, you should definitely start with your mental state, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Even if it's just this tiniest thing, I think all things should be seen as progress. For example, I think if your mental state is very, very bad. Sorry, I should take. Sorry. Sometimes I hold the stitch marker with my mouth and that it almost went in. Oh, it almost got sucked in. Oh, it's like when I accidentally swallow things while I'm chewing. I used to have this problem where I couldn't eat really long noodles because I would swallow them before I was done chewing them. And so it would just basically be like, a really long piece of noodle choking me and like going down my throat, and I would have to pull it out. It was really fucking terrible. 3. It's a very awful feeling. Anyways, your ex trying to kill you or damage your public reputation? That sounds unhealthy. But I mean, dreams are just dreams at the end of the day. They're just your brain being weird. In my opinion. Play Omegle? Omegle? Is that the weird chat thing? No thanks. I don't really feel like meeting other internet strangers. When you eat too fast? Yo, no, that's me like eating normally. So there's like this... There was also like this very... Like, okay, so there's this Korean dish called naengmyeon. It's made with like buckwheat noodles usually. And I used to really, really love it as a kid. I mean, I still really love it. But the noodles are very long and they're slightly chewy. For some reason, as a child, I just could not chew through them properly. And so I... You know, but like you get to the point where you chew so much that your mouth just sort of like reflexively swallows, and I think that's what would happen to me. But like I'm not done chewing the noodles, and so I would always end up having like gagging and dying and like pulling it out of my mouth, and my mom is just staring at me like like she's just like, what are you doing? It's so dumb. This tiger is freaking huge. I thought he'd be much smaller. I think I messed up. I should have used a smaller hook. Yeah, I don't want to get flashed. That's gross. I like my... I don't like seeing people's private parts. I don't even like seeing them in hentai. Even if it's drawn. I prefer people with clothes on. The thing that I did that was normal for me. The whatchamacallit? The vomiting. I didn't realize that everyone doesn't actually vomit. When they vomit, it doesn't also come out of their nose. I really thought that was normal. Like, there's no way that's not normal. I'm still a little skeptical that that's not normal. This is a small pool. This is a small pool, okay? Of like people. I'm sure there must be more people who also, when they vomit, it comes out of their nose, sort of thing. I refuse to believe that I'm in the minority here. Not even in BL, I don't like seeing... I just like seeing people clothed. I think it's more, it's nicer to look at? Kind of thing? I don't know. I don't know if it's like an uncomfortableness with just nakedness in general, or I just think people wearing clothes is more attractive. I'm not weird. You guys are the weird ones. Saying that stuff doesn't come out of your nose when you throw up. That's ridiculous. What's the point of reading Dojin? For the plot? Duh. For that sweet plot? you know, the plot that I wanted to happen in like the main thing, in the main actual story, but it doesn't because people like to come up with their own ideas and do what's popular and all this other nonsense. You left me some BL goodness. I will check it out. I'm hoping it's much more BL than last time. I'd smash with clothes on. What does that mean? I'm detecting a euphemism here. Maybe not the type of euphemism I would... Yeah, I love plot. Some of like the doujins I actually love the most are the ones that are really plot heavy. Like, man, there were quite a few. I can't remember them right now. But yeah, I love plot. Look, you're talking to someone that sometimes... Actually, about 99% of the time when I read hentai, it's because I'm reading for plot, to be honest. It's the same with doujins too. Plot is so much more wholesome and nice and stuff. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's some times where I'm just like, oh, the art is pretty, so I'll go take a look at it. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there we go. Hello, a favor? That depends on what it is. Remember when I complained about socks during fun stuff? I personally don't think that socks while you're doing it is acceptable. You've taken everything else off. Why not the socks? It makes me so angry whenever I see that. You have a test for engineering coming up soon. Can I have a good luck message? Yeah, of course. I don't know what kind of engineering you're studying or what kind of test it is, but it's... Oh wait, the topic for your test is views? Side view... Oh, good luck with your test! No, I can't... Look, there's one... That is one thing I will never be able to get behind, okay? That they leave their fucking socks on. Like... It'd be one thing if, like, they didn't take off their clothes, right? Because, you know, sometimes when you're in the heat of the moment, you don't feel like taking off your clothes or something. I don't know. But, like, when they're doing it and, like, they take off their clothes, but they don't take off, like, their socks, I'm like, but why? You've taken off the shoes? You've taken off the pants? How do you just conveniently miss the socks? Like, what's the point of having them on? It looks weird. It's unnatural. It's dirty. I hate it. I don't consider socks to be clothes. Socks might improve circulation, but I don't no. No, I can't. Just why? It just doesn't make sense to me. It just... I can't. Socks aren't clothing. They're like extra bits of clothes. They're like accessories. You don't need socks technically. So they're like accessories. Wearing shoes and jeans to bed. Shoes will never ever be appropriate to wear to bed. Jeans are also not very appropriate, but if you're really tired, I can understand. But no, I can't, no. Shoes don't belong on the bed, and socks don't belong on your feet when you're busy doing it, okay? If you're wearing shoes and socks, no. You know what? Just No, take the fucking socks off. There's no reason for you to have them on unless like you are mostly fully clothed and you know you're doing it in public or something. I don't know, somewhere where you can't take off all of your clothes, or I don't know, maybe you have a kink about clothes. Just no. What about clean socks? No, it doesn't matter. Just like just a very like active scene. It's just like I'm like, no, gloves are also not okay. She better have kept her socks on. It's like okay, so my thing is like I prefer obviously like clothing, right? I prefer people to be like clothed. Oh my fucking god! I just realized something. I was so busy angrily talking about socks that I was crocheting on autopilot and I totally forgot to put in my stitch marker. And now I don't know where I started from. Good times, right? I'm not undoing all of this. I should kind of be able to tell if I look at it. Maybe. Oh, I'm crying so hard right now. Damn it! See, there's nothing good about socks. Where did I start? Okay, I started about here, so that means all the stitches should be all around here. So the best way is there's like a double increase right here, and then after that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's somewhere. So there's a double increase right here, which means right here was the new one. Right here, right here, right here, right here, right. So it's about here-ish. I can maybe get this right. Fuck. That sounds like a terrible time. Shit. Look, okay, no. Okay, so I was trying to say that I'm the type of person that doesn't really like seeing just one item of clothing on someone. Sorry, one strange item of clothing on someone. So things like just wearing your gloves is weird. Just wearing socks is weird. Just wearing a bra is weird. Things like that. So it really, like, I cannot tell you how much it bothers me when I see like hentai and like they're in the middle of doing it and then I notice that the socks are still there. And I'm just like, why? Why are the socks still there? I don't fucking understand. You took everything else off. Is this like some kind of weird sock fetish? Who has sock fetishes? It's not a stocking. I'm not talking about stockings either. It's just a fucking sock, like a regular sock, you know? Just a, you know what? If you want a sock fetish, that's okay, but I don't understand why it happens so often. Is there something with socks that people really love that I just don't know about and I don't understand and I'll never understand? It's just not good. It's just not good. I don't know, it looks so unnatural, I think, is my thing. That I just can't get behind it. No! That's... Like, okay, I mean, technically a condom is not an article of clothing. Or like, an accessory. I mean, I guess someone could wear it as an accessory, but it technically is not an accessory. So that's not like the weirdest thing. No. It is not a sock. Damn it. Look. Let's just say that I think if you're doing it in Alaska, Alaska. Go do it somewhere warm. It's not like Alaska doesn't have heat. You can make a freaking campfire or something. Light that stupid bonfire. Someone just walking around with just socks on? Please no. I don't know. It's not natural. I feel like someone wearing just like being naked and just having socks on is just weird. It doesn't look right. That's all I really can say. You know, it's like, have you ever looked at something and you just found have you ever looked at a painting and it's just like, this looks offensive to you? And you're not exactly sure why, but you know that it is. And you can pinpoint what it is that makes you, like, that makes it just unappealing, but you're not really sure. You know what? Let's just take off your socks when you're about to do it, okay? That's all I can say. No. I don't like condoms. But I do like it when they use them in hentai and they actually, you know, practice proper safe sex. That always gets me like an A+ in my head. 2, 4, 6. I don't. No. So it's okay, like, it's okay if you wear socks, like, while you're wearing other things, right? So for example, if you're wearing like pants and socks, that's okay. If you're wearing like just a shirt and socks isn't okay though. Yeah, so just a shirt and sock actually isn't okay now that I think about it, but like just pants and socks are okay. And then like obviously like shirt, pants, sock is okay. I just don't like weird combinations. All right. No. I said I like it when they actually, like, you know, draw, especially in dojins, when they draw like proper safe sex, like they suddenly whip out a condom and I'm like, good on you, artist person, for not falling to that horrible, what is it, practice of just doing it without any preparation or safety. I have to count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 40. 41, 42, 45, 46, 47, 48. Okay, there we go. I mean, technically it'll always be 48 no matter what I do, but I've already messed up, so... Oh man, I can't believe I messed up. How embarrassing. Practicing safe sex in dojins is like really difficult to find, in my opinion. And then like they do those ones where they actually do practice safe sex, but then like they're like, oh no, we ran out of condoms, and you know, so now we have to do unsafe. And I'm just like, no, you can just stop. Don't have some fucking self-control, you animals. And for that matter, I highly doubt people could actually go through an entire box of condoms in one go. I mean, maybe if you're like making balloon animals out of them. My pets don't understand what I'm saying. It's okay. I mean, I guess they can probably understand the intent of my voice. 2, 3. Either way, it's just, what is it? Dojins are like, dojin tropes are weird. For my crocheting? Oh, probably. Probably. They're probably like, you were supposed to make a good tiger and make a good impression, and instead your tiger is gonna be derpy looking because you messed up. And I'm like, shut up. Shut up, my pets! Oh shit, I made that one a little too wide. It's okay, you know what? If the tiger isn't perfect, that gives him character. Also, I have a habit of doing that anyways. Not like purposely messing up my crochets, but like if I see a stuffed animal and it looks slightly out of, you know, like it's not, something about it wasn't made correctly. I'm like, oh, you poor thing. No one will want to buy you. I'll buy you and I'll take you home. So, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine if the tiger is derpy. It's totally fine. To make their partner happy. There's no way that people can last for an entire box of condoms. I'm just saying. Shit. I mean, I guess it's not like I would know, but dojins make it sound like every fucking male can last for like an entire box and then plus more, and I'm just like, let's be realistic here. Anyway, you walked into nothing. We're gonna go back to something nice and wholesome, like that this tiger is gonna have more character than if he was perfectly made, like some of my stuffed animals. I actually don't tell my stuffed animals, but I actually like the really derpy ones. I don't know, they like, even though like they're not made like super perfectly, just seeing like those small imperfections makes me really happy. Can you just please get through? Just get through. You're making this difficult for me. Please don't make this difficult for me. I am like almost 3 hours into the stream and I'm not even finished the body. Please don't. This is embarrassing. I love the tiger more than you guys? That depends. Wouldn't most people love their own creation? I'm not putting socks on him. Although I do think it's really cute when, what is it? Animals have like different coloring on their feet, so it makes it look like they're wearing socks. It's not the same thing though, okay? As like wearing just socks. I must love humans. That's still debatable. See, because my stuffed animals some of my stuffed animals have imperfections, but they're adorable. Humans, on the other hand, sometimes act very grotesquely and stupidly. Whereas my stuffed animals just sit there and stare at me with their silly little imperfect faces and their silly little smiles, and I'm just like, you are so cute. Like, I have one that has like a crooked eye, but it's really, really cute. I don't know, it makes them look nicer. A tiger, but it only has socks on? I mean, technically, some cats can have different colored paws, which makes them look like they're wearing like little sockies or booties, which I think is cute, but that's because it's like, it's still fur, so it feels nice and soft. Unlike human feet, which aren't nice and soft and furry, even if you put socks on them. I don't hate you guys, and I'm not banning socks. I'm just saying that There's not... I can't think of a single good reason why someone would be wearing just socks. I mean, if you guys can think of one, feel free to tell me, but I cannot think of one single good reason why anyone should just be wearing just their socks. You know what else is also slightly unforgivable? Socks with sandals. It's like, if you went through the trouble of putting on socks, you might as just well as wear your feet. Like, not your feet, wear your shoes. I don't understand. Damn it. Okay, there we go. That movie where that guy slid on the floor. I've never watched that movie, so it doesn't matter. Also, that's not acceptable. But, okay, so, but wearing, it's not like wearing socks makes your feet warmer. I would know. I have very cold feet, and I've worn socks, and all that happens is that they're just cold inside of the socks. Also, for the dirty hardwood floor thing, I just wear slippers everywhere. Because, like, think about it. If you wear socks and you walk around on your floor and then you get into bed and you're still wearing those socks, you're technically picking up all of the dirt off your floor and then you're putting it into your bed, your nice clean bed. Fuck! I'm missing a stitch. I must have dropped one while I was angrily talking about socks again. Fucking socks. See, there's nothing good about wearing just socks. Where did I mess up? Oh, man. Bed socks are also weird. You're already in the bed. Why do you need extra socks on it? I don't know. Isn't the feeling of wearing something else, like wearing something on your feet while you're in the bed, like a weird feeling? Maybe I just don't understand people. No, this tiger is gonna be he's gonna be okay, I swear. I need to just pick him up a little bit, maybe pay a little more attention to him. We're gonna stop talking about socks for a second while I do this. No, you guys aren't understanding. Socks are perfectly fine to wear when you're wearing them appropriately, like with... What the fuck? What am I doing? Why did I do that? That doesn't go there. Give me a second. Oh dear. So that's one. That's one. No more sock talk. I'm trying to make our tiger not as silly. 1, 2. This is actually probably from the earlier sock mess up. 3. 4. I hate how the yarn squeaks. 5. That's in there. 5. 6. 7. 8. This is painful. I shouldn't have messed up. I shouldn't have talked about socks. 8. 9. Now I'm having to count out loud like an idiot. And I feel like 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Let me actually just count these out before I do them. 14. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay. We're back on track. We are definitely back on track. As long as I don't mess up, we should be okay. But there's still no more no more sock talk tonight. Let's talk about other things. I keep saying we should talk about auspicious things. Why do we keep talking about horrible things? Let's talk about something good. Like 16. Like what to name this tiger? 16. 17. Oh shoot. I'm really worried I'm gonna lose another one. 18. Even though I counted it properly, I'm still worried. 19. There was this one time... What is it? Stop talking about songs! There is nothing... Sock talk is over. Look, socks are a very decent piece of garment. But they do not need to be your only form of garment, okay? That's it. I probably miscounted because I'm at 23 now, and I should have 24. And I'm gonna say I miscounted because we talked about socks again. And I actually have 24 stitches, and that means it's not my fault. Look, sock talk isn't even that good. Let's talk about something else. Like, what else is there? Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 24. We are good. Thigh highs? They're superior to every other sock. We're not... No. No visage, no celery. Thigh highs don't... Do they really count as socks? I also don't understand, like, the appeal of them. It's like, if you're gonna wear a sock that covers the majority of your leg anyway, why don't you just go wear fucking stockings or some pants? And then all of it will get covered, and then you'll feel much better, and you won't be cold, and you won't have people staring at you all the time. No one cares about the gap! Alright, what's wrong with stockings? They make more sense! Look, in this day and age, when you can see almost anything that you want on the internet, whether it's in real life or drawn... I almost swallowed my thing again. Why do you need to see it? There's nothing wrong with stockings. Stockings have existed for a very long time. They're slightly more functional. Only slightly though. They don't really do much for the cold unless they're like super thick stockings. Like whatchamacallit. like long johns. What? What do you mean the future is now? Man, I'm gonna... All these young kids don't know what they're talking about. Listening to all their weird music and their weird internet memes and... What happened to good old-fashioned being old-fashioned? I don't think there's anything wrong with being old-fashioned. Oh wait, shoot. At what point do I stuff him? Not yet. Oh, I hate stuffing when it's only like 6 stitches left. Okay, okay. So good news. We're at 3 hours. And again, I've only been crocheting for 2 hours of them. I'm gonna say that I spent another 30 minutes in between everything doing other stuff. And we have almost finished the body. Is that a good thing? Yes. Should I have been faster? Probably. Do I care? No! Stockings aren't socks. You see? I mean, and anyways, no, I'm talking about like plain old regular socks, yo. I don't know. There's just something wrong about them. They shouldn't be there. You shouldn't be wearing just socks. Anyways, no, like I said, no more sock talk. Let's talk about puppies. You know, puppies are nice and cute. Actually, we should be talking about tigers. Yeah, because it's the year of the tiger. So what do you guys think about tigers? I like tigers. I think they're very fluffy and cute. And I love the way that they murder and maul things. Just the way nature made them. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then I need to count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright! We're getting closer. Are we close at all? Probably not. I do not like tiger blood. I like my tigers whole and this looks like a mushroom shape. Oh, it's no, this still looks like a mushroom shape. Huh. Well, you won't know until it's done. It'll be fine. Mr. Tiger will be okay. Let me just, I'm gonna actually finish the body and then I'll stop because, you know, this is taking really long. I mean, I didn't think I'd be able to finish it anyways. But I had kind of hoped I would have gone a little bit further than this. But I guess between all of the chatter and all that other stuff, I kind of got way too distracted. A truck anime? What are you talking about? I thought all truck kuns were just the ones that send you to isekais. 2. 3. Shoot. 3. 4. 5. 6. Get in there. 5. 6. Hard to crochet when it's like misshapen. 7. There's a web novel about a truck that isekai's heroes. That's actually pretty normal. I'm surprised someone didn't do it sooner. Also, welcome back. We're not talking about anything of great importance. I'm just slowly counting to make sure I don't mess up at the very last stretch. Because that would be so terrible. 8. Because I've definitely done it before. 8. 9. 10. 11. I really want to go ahead and fill it. Oh my god. I just realized I forgot to put his eyes in. That's a big deal because by this point the it's become like a ball, right? And my fingers won't fit in to be able to place the eyes properly. Yes. Yeah, so basically like the eyes go through the stitches at a certain, it's usually between like certain rounds. And you're supposed to do it as you work because it's really difficult once you're near the end to put them in because the opening is so small. I forgot to do that. It's not that big of a problem. The biggest problem is basically you use something called safety eyes, which have like a little, it's like the eye and then like a peg kind of, right? And so the peg goes between the yarn, but it's not like anything keeps the peg still, right? So you actually have to put a fastener on the back. And the fastener is very, very difficult to put on. Like, it's really fucking difficult. It's a piece of plastic. Like the safety eyes have like these little I had the word for it while I was talking, but as I kept blathering on and on, I forgot what it's called. But it basically has like little grooves that you push it up against so that it won't move. But it's really difficult to push with your hands. It's even more difficult, obviously, when you can't fucking see what you're doing with them. And I mean, oh man, I don't know what to do. Oh, okay, wait, maybe I can do this. I can fix him. I can fix him. Wait, little tiger. I can fix you, I swear. He's not gonna be blind. That's not a good way to start the year off. That's actually probably a terrible way to start the year off. What size is this? What size is this? So these look like 4. These are 12. So that means these are probably 8s. So something this big, or are these 10s? Oh, no. We can't have a blind tiger. This is terrible. Let's see. These look like they're a little too big, but we'll just go ahead and do it. Anyways, it's very problematic because obviously it's really hard to push the washer back onto it. I found this really great tool though. It's basically like a button fastener for like snap buttons, but you can use them on the safety pins, on the safety eyes, which means that my fingers don't have to die anymore trying to push them in. And even then, I usually only get one in. Like, sorry, so there's like multiple, obviously, like threads. And I can only ever make it past one thread, which means that the eye can still technically come out a little bit. I have tried desperately to push it in more, but it just doesn't happen. Okay, He's not blind. It's fine. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. Just watch. Just give me a second. 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. So it goes around here. Really? That high up? And they should be about 10 stitches apart. Blah. This eye might be a little too big. That's okay. I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna make this work. It's gonna work. Maybe this is the right size. Oh, that was a little too small. His eye's really supposed to be this high up. Ah, shoot. I lost the area. This is dumb. I definitely didn't mess up. 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. It's fine. 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 Ugh. It's perfect. He's fine. Ouch. There's one. Okay, I can still technically do it. It's not like a complete lost cause. Here. So this is good. This is good. I just messed up for like a small moment. Shoot. See, nothing good comes out of sock talk. Told you guys, but you just wouldn't listen. Because we're all like, no, we should continue sock talk because it's good. Not good. Socks. Oh shit, okay, and then I have to be careful that it doesn't. Shh. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I also have to be careful that it doesn't catch on any of the other yarn. I know you guys are probably like, I don't know what you mean. So, I don't crochet. That's okay, I do. So I know what I mean, and that's all that matters. Can you please just be good for me? Just be good for me just a little bit. I wanted to make you into a beautiful, beautiful tiger. Okay, that's one eye in. Yeah, you guys and your sock talk, damn it. Now the tiger's gonna be all messed up. I'll still love him, probably. Most likely, I'll probably still love him. Okay, so that's one eye in. That only took me like freaking 10 minutes. And then I think it's about 10 stitches away for the next eye. So, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Really? This far? Oh yeah, because he's got his muzzle. Okay. Just go in. Go in. Alright, this is actually going pretty well. It's going a bit better than I thought. I mean, this would have been like a million times easier if I had just done it when I was supposed to. But that's okay. Mistakes are always made. It's not a big deal. There we go. No. Okay, and then I just need to clip this in, and then we will be back on track. Oh dear. Where is it? Man, this is really difficult. It's basically like, it's too... The opening is too small. So I have to be careful that the washer doesn't clamp onto, like, the outside. But at the same time, when you, like, fold it... it becomes too long. Like, the outside portion. If that makes sense. I think that should be good, though. Let me see. Yes! Okay, we're good. We're back in business. He is no longer blind. He has eyeballs. They look beautiful. They won't fall out. It's good. We're good. Everything is good. Let me just finish him off. Where did I put stuffing? Okay, we're good. I just need to do this one last thing and then I'll fill him up. I put his eyes one too high. Fuck! Okay, so I still messed up. That's fine. That's okay. It gives him character! It's okay if his eyes are a little too high. And it's okay if his eyes are a little lopsided. And it's okay if I miscounted the stitches. That's just what makes you lovable, little tiger. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. We're starting the year very strong. Very, very strong. You know, actually saying all that reminded me of this one anime I watched a long time ago. That, I think it was a long time ago. I don't know. But it was basically like this one kid was friends with like another kid, but the second kid was like weird. And then obviously because they're children, they say nasty things to each other. And even though they were friends, I think like the first kid, he like gets ostracized or something, so he gets mad at his friend, and basically like when his friend is like, you know, but my mom says I'm special, and his friend just tears, and like, mind you, these are like 10-year-olds, maybe even younger, and the other kid is just like, you're not special, that's just what your mom tells you to keep you from finding out that you're just weird and you're stupid and stuff. And I was like, shit, holy hell, that's fucking messed up, yo. And like this little kid is just trying to be like friendly. Actually, I think it was an American movie, like a cartoon. Now that I think about it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I just can't remember it, but like I was like, fuck, man. I felt so bad for the kid number 2. Shit, I was just like, holy hell, that is like the worst thing to like you could possibly say. And then I actually think that kid number 2 died. Actually, and you know what is even worse? I think they were actually animals. I think this is a show. I think this was like a something similar to a Disney movie, but I don't quite remember. And I'm pretty sure like kid number 2, the special kid, dies trying to help like kid number 1, even after he said all of that horrible shit to him. Fuck, now this is gonna really bother me. I mean, I don't want to find the movie that it came from because it's sad, but man, what movie was it though? I really feel like it was like a Disney movie or like a Pixar movie or like DreamWorks or like, you know, one of those like cutesy animated ones. But you know, they're like starting to get edgier. I don't know why. You know, 'cause I don't really want to teach my children that you can... if I ever have children, I don't want to teach my kids to say shit like that. No. It's like, it was like a newer... It's not Bambi. It was like a newer a newer movie? I was like, give me 1 second. I have to go grab stuff in. Like, shit, it was... Okay, from what I can remember, I think it was like a movie about like lions or tigers or something like that. And one tiger is like albino or lion, and he's special. So I don't think it's... I've never seen Zootopia, so I doubt it. Maybe it was a game. I have no idea what it is, but it was brutal. It might have been a game. Shit. The story of the Lion King was based off? I don't know, maybe? I also just realized that this bowl is too small for me to fill stuffing. And there goes mistake number 3. 4. There you go. There is a Japanese anime with a white lion cub. Shit, I don't know. Like, I really can't remember the name of it. I feel like it was... I watched it in English. Oh, I forgot to eat more candies because I kept messing up. Mulberry-shaped gummies. But it was... Okay. I think it was like some rendition of like... some kind of jungle story where it's like... I think it's wolves. I think there's a human that's left abandoned and like... the alpha wolf mother takes him in and raises him as their own, but he's not a wolf. And one of the wolves is albino. And like, because like the child is so frustrated that he's not like a real wolf and he's not accepted or something, he like lashes out at his albino wolf friend. I have no idea. Is it Jungle Book? I don't know if maybe it was like live action Jungle Book? It might have been live action Jungle Book. I think my parents were just watching it on the side one day while I was like visiting, and I was doing other things. So I wasn't paying like super attention to it, but damn do I remember that one fucking scene. The kid just tore into that like poor little albino animal. It was just like, I don't know, it was kind of haunting. Damn. I want to say, I think it was Jungle Book, like the Netflix one, but like the Netflix adaptation, the live action Netflix one, I think it was. The one that's like actually much darker, like the story is supposed to be, instead of like the Disney one. Which is cool and all, but I mean, doesn't everyone love Baloo in the animated one? So cute. Damn it, get in there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like the live action Jungle Book made by Netflix. So I think like I think it's not called Jungle Book. I think it's like Mowgli. I would look it up, but my hands are preoccupied trying to stuff this filling into him. Into our little derpy tiger. Here, okay, let me take a really quick... Like, it has to be. Let's see, blah, blah, blah. Brown, he's adopted by the wolves. Oh, see, yeah, he's right. Mowgli is adopted by the wolves. He fails the test. Boot, the albino runt of the wolf cub, tries to make him feel better, but Mowgli rejects him. It was Mowgli. Yeah, it was Mowgli. Which is, I think, like the Netflix version of a live adaptation of Jungle Book. That was I did not appreciate that part. I mean, okay, look, Jungle Book was like is like the Disney title. But Disney probably has that like trademarked or some bullshit, so no one else is allowed to use it. So, yeah. I'm not gonna spill anything. I'm done. I'm pretty much done drinking. I'm just eating candy now as I try to stuff our little tiger friend. Why does this take so long? Jesus. I should have stuffed him before I closed up the hole. I'm so dumb. Why am I making so many mistakes today? This is so embarrassing. No, it's okay, tiger friend. I still love you. Probably. I mean, I do. Okay. On the 6th? I don't know what happens on the 6th, but I know on the 4th, Dying Light 2 comes out. I don't think I played the first game, though. That's not true. I think I played about an hour of the first game. And then I was like, I'm gonna come back to this. And then, like most things, I don't come back to it. Yo, now that I think about it, this month is really jam-packed with a lot of really good releases. There's, what is it? So there's the ones that I'm interested in, I think, are Dying Light 2. Which looked pretty interesting. I don't know if I'll play it on stream because I think I know the first game had what's it called? The first game had like co-op. So if the second game does, I think I'm gonna probably play it with my friend. Because we co-opted the first game for like a little bit. What is the 14? And then what is it? On the 11th, Lost Ark comes out, which is super exciting. I'm really excited about that one. I believe if you pre-order, you can actually play 3 days before the actual release date, it said. So Lost Ark is really exciting. And then there's one more I'm missing. Yeah, the 22nd is Destiny 2, the Witch Queen. What is it? I think the Friday before Witch Queen though, Horizon, what is it? Forbidden West comes out. I'm not too into Horizon games, but I like seeing it. Because I mean, I'm not really into that whole like mecha like stuff. Yep, and then Elden Ring is coming out on the 25th. Super excited. Couldn't get that premium collector's edition, but whatever. It all sold out like super quickly the second they announced it. So whatever. You know what? I didn't even need that helmet. Who needs a 1-to-1 helmet? Oh, Valentine's Day? Yeah, and then there's Valentine's Day. You know what's great about Valentine's Day? The day afterwards, all the chocolate's on sale. All the candy is on sale. Great time to buy candy. Just so you know. Just like how after what is it? Halloween is also a good time to buy candy if you ever want to like stock up on some. But Valentine's Day usually does like more gourmet candy stuff. But obviously they can't sell it because it still has all that Valentine's Day packaging. So it's like, yeah. But yeah, so quite a few games I'm really excited for. Ah, man. The hole in the tiger is really small, so I'm having a really horrible time stuffing him. Also, ain't nothing wrong with being, what is it, alone on Valentine's Day? Well, it's nice to have, what is it, companionship? If you don't, just spend that day on yourself. You know, treat yourself to a nice dinner, some flowers if you want, some nice gourmet chocolates, and realize that you are also wonderful. and that you don't need anyone else to tell you that. You know, just love on yourself that day. I do need the one-to-one helmet, but I couldn't get it, okay? I'm trying not to think about it bitterly. Not that I have any place to like put it. To be honest, like even if I got it, I'd probably just leave it in the box forever, only take out the game, and then stuff it like in a closet. If you don't, I mean, I think lots of people don't love themselves, but that doesn't mean that you can't treat yourself to something nice. And just slowly learn to love yourself. And then... What? You're still mad about the anniversary PS4? It's so beautiful and gray and wonderful. Anyways, will there be a stream? If I remember correctly, Valentine's Day is on a Monday. You guys know I don't stream on Mondays. But I'm sure that like there are gonna be tons of people, other streamers, doing stuff on Valentine's Day because people like to capitalize on stuff like that, I think. Me personally, it's on Monday, so like Monday is like my unspoken I don't do anything on that day. Sorry, that's not true. I try not to do anything on that day. So there's probably won't be a stream from me. That anniversary edition PS4 is so nice as it sits on my that thing that holds all of your stuff. That thing that holds all of your stuff. What is it called? A media console? TV stand? Go. Man, stuffing this tiger is a lot of work when the hole is so tiny. You could cheat on me on Valentine's Day? Sure, go right ahead. I know like a lot of streamers like to like, I think I've already said this. I'm probably just going crazy. Capitalize on like holiday stuff. However, it is just another day. I mean, it's another day though that I think that it's a good day to make an excuse to be like, I'm gonna order out food today. Oh man, the tiger is getting really harder to stuff, which is bad because he's not quite taking shape yet. There we go. Okay, there we go. Cry about Chem and Chem equilibrium. Wait, why ugly Christmas socks? Another lonely night. I mean, yeah, but I mean, technically, isn't it sometimes nice to just have time to yourself? I personally think so. It's kind of nice to just have time to yourself, check in with yourself, you know, being like, hey, you, how are you feeling lately? Shitty? Great. Let's order takeout and binge Netflix shows that we've already seen like a million times. And let's not feel bad about it. Why? It's not quite the right shape. Huh. Did I do something wrong? Maybe it needs a little more filling. Okay, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Let's see. I think it'll be fine. Ah. Okay. Alright. It's fine. It's fine. He's fine. He's fine. He's a little misshapen, but that's okay. Character. Sliding underwear to the side? What does that mean? Like wearing underwear and running around on hardwood floor. No stock stack. No, he's not blind anymore. I told you I put in his eyes perfectly. He's also not deformed. He just needs a little bit more good luck stuffing. Don't let them call you names, little tiger. You're perfect the way you are. There we go. See, no, okay, he just needed a little bit more stuffing. He's a lot more, like, evenly shaped. I swear. Probably. He's more evenly shaped. He'll be more evenly shaped once I'm done, okay? No judgment. No judging. No judging. No judgies. Alright, so, since we've finished the body... Since we finished the body, I think it's time to, call it a night. I'm trying to debate about whether I should finish him in my free time, or if I should do... or if I should try to finish him in another, like, chatting stream. But I feel like if I do it in another chatting stream, too many things can go wrong. He's supposed to be cute. I mean, he'll always be cute, but you know... I would be able to concentrate a little bit better instead. I don't know. I mean, let's see. So technically, I only have... To be honest, the rest of him is actually fairly easy. Because it just needs... He just needs his muzzle, 2 ears, obviously, and then 4 legs and a tail. So... He's technically mostly done, actually. He's just a little misshapen. Maybe this is... He's you guys' albino wolf? I mean, it's not like I made like horrible mistakes. It's just could have turned out. I could have, if I had paid attention a little bit more. You know, he could have been more even. He looks like a giant like bun. He's like an oversized dango, or like a miniature like bun. Like that's okay. Okay, moving it out of the way. I mean, it's not socks, so it's okay. Anyways, he doesn't have a giant butt. I said he looks like a giant bun, or a small bun. You know, like Asian buns, like meat buns. He's our little tiger bun. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Anyways, yeah. So I'm gonna call it a night. I'm gonna call it a night. Things are coming along swimmingly. He's fine. I didn't drop him. I swear. So, anyways, yep. Great stream. Great crocheting. Hope everyone had a really good Lunar New Year's. I believe it actually lasts like for a little bit longer. Like the whole like Lunar New Year's celebration thing. So, hopefully we'll be able to finish him before then. Either way, for now, I think he's looking pretty good. His eyes are a little too high up, but that's okay. He's not completely done until he's done. So I mean, I'm not being irresponsible. He's just a little orange ball right now. I didn't kill him. He's perfectly fine. See? Wait, you want to see what he looks like right now? But he looks really silly. because he's not done. Isn't it better to see the finished product rather than like imperfect product? Work in progress product? Oh man, cleanup is gonna be so annoying. I'll think about it. It's like asking you to get a glimpse of an artist's work before they're finished, except it's not really art, it's just crochet. You want to see imperfections? Fine. I'll post up a picture of him after I'm done with the stream. I forgot the word for a second. I'm such an idiot. I'm still trying to debate like whether I should finish him off in another stream or if I should just do it by myself. Cause like technically there's not that many bits of him left. But I mean, it took me a really long time to do this because I was talking so much. And then actually putting him together is probably the most like annoying part. That'll probably take a little bit of time. I'll think about it some more. For now, I think the stream has been going on way too long. It's been almost 4 hours. I have a half-finished tiger. It's cool. Anyways, happy Lunar New Year's to everyone. I hope that it brings you nothing but luck and fortune. And I'm eating my last gummy. It's just a gummy. I don't know what I was expecting. Oh, it's kind of like white peach flavored though. But yeah. And I hope everyone has a great rest of your day. Thank you for joining me. I hope you guys had fun in this chilling and crocheting misadventure with our tiger, who still doesn't have a name. That's okay. And I think that's it. So, yep, I'll see you guys in another. I hope we can meet again in another stream. And time to say bye.